Hello, everybody. DadmanWalking55 here, coming to you a few minutes. What is it? 2 minutes after 9 on the East Coast. Uh, Coming with a little bit of fun stuff. I was actually just getting my Twitch side emote only off, and I did it miraculously just in time. So, hey, we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to take a look at some of our favorite movies. We're going to Christmas movies. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, exactly. And we're going to have some fun. Feel free to share with us some of your favorite movies, some of your favorite memories, everything that you have going on that's Christmas movie related. And by the end, you will find out my top 4 movies, Christmas movies of all time. Yes, 4 because I could not find 5 because some things I didn't consider as movies. And I don't know, it's going to be kind of eclectic. But let me tell you and introduce you to the great woman who is not, well, I guess she is eclectic in a good way. She is a madam of great taste. She is a connoisseur of all things that are classy, refined, and a hell of a lot better than I deserve. It is the wonderful, great, gracious Mrs. Debian Walking. Hello, honey.
Uh, uh, who are you talking about?
You.
Do you have someone on the side? I'm just
No,
kidding. I'm just
no.
kidding. I am kidding, everybody. That is a joke. That is a joke.
It's
Oh,
always,
I
oh,
gotta let me warn people right now. I had a cap. I had a crown on one of my teeth. It fell out this evening.
didn't it fall out during the stream? Or did it
No,
fall out
it
after?
was
Okay.
after. It's after I was eating a biscuit, a soft biscuit at that, nonetheless. And I'm eating my biscuit, and I feel something, I don't know, hard, and it was my crown. So whenever I laugh or intake air through my mouth, it hurts terribly. So
Mm.
I'm probably going to sound very funny talking because I'm trying not to open my mouth a lot because every time I do, air goes into my mouth and it hurts. So I am going to the dentist tomorrow. So but
Wow.
right now I sound very funny. I sound like I'm talking like the joke about the big mouth frog. You know, what do you eat? Have you ever heard the joke about the big mouth frog?
No, I haven't heard that one.
Well, there's this big mouth frog, and he's very proud of that fact. So he goes around the forest, and he goes, everybody goes, "Hello, I'm the big mouth frog." And he goes to the owl, and he goes, "Hello, owl." He goes, "I'm the big mouth frog." The big mouth frog says, "Hello. Um, what do you like to eat?" The big mouth frog asks, and the owl goes, "I like to eat mice." And then he goes to another animal, and he asks, "Oh, hi, how are you? I'm the big mouth frog. What do you like to eat?" Fish, and then the fish answers. And then he
Hmm.
goes to this wolf, and he
Right.
goes, "Hi, I'm a big mouth frog. What do you like to eat?" And the wolf goes, "I like to eat big mouth frogs." And the frog goes, "Oh," with his mouth closed really small. So I feel like I'm going to be talking like the big mouth frog, but with
It
my mouth
happens.
closed.
It happens. So, folks, feel free share your favorite movies as we get through and we go through and we're talking. It's kind of in a
Oh,
random order. Hope stay around to find out my top 4 favorites. The missus will share some of hers, but not necessarily in an order. So we've got 8 people here. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe. We are still only 2 more. Well, it says 522, but we're at 523. 2 more to get a good 525. I do need to have a celebration on the Twitch side. Make sure you follow us over Twitch if you have an account. We will put the Mrs. links in. Mrs. You're at 109 on subscribers and 65, I think, on followers. So feel free to put your link in there as I greet the chat if you don't mind. So,
okey doke.
good people, go make sure you support the missus, and we're going to talk about your evening while I after I greet the chat here. And Corey Cochran here is first, leading off.
Hello,
Corey
hello,
Cochran
hello.
is here, and of course, Masters is here. Masters Maniac Mexico, or you'll know him as Rolos over on the Twitch side. The good old folks together once again. Yes, yeah, only a couple minutes. It's that expectation building up the drama. And the missus says hello everyone, and your Muslim uncle all the way live. Absolutely, we are live, and the great
Uh-huh.
stunning is ho ho ho.
Ho, ho,
There
ho.
are two uses of that
I
phrase that
have a
stand out to
shirt,
me.
actually. I have a shirt that has a picture of Santa Claus on it, and
Mhm.
at the bottom it says Santa's ho ho ho.
Yes, you do. You're wearing that tonight, I think.
Yes, I am.
So hey, there you go.
So hey Santa.
Hey, hey, Mr. Claus, how are you?
I'm fine.
I know you are. How are you? Yeah.
Doing good.
Um, all right. So I'll try to remember to share those two instances of ho 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 that stand out to me in Christmas movie hysteria, or possible Christmas hysteria. Who knows? And then of course the great you can't have Christmas without the great polar bears reference, and then the great Snortopoopas Cuber, hello humans and other critters.
I think I
Good.
put the wrong link in.
Uh
I
oh.
think
Oh
I did it
no.
wrong.
Now your
Yeah.
Muslim uncle says that they have quick repair kits. No, this is not going. This one's you pay for, and you go in and have them do it and reseal it and all that stuff. And hello, speaking of great movies, the great Martin Muses, Miss Martin Muses, how are you tonight? Always a pleasure to see you here tonight. And Hungry is here. Hey, Hungry. Yes, he's tired, but let's have some Yuletide cheer. Good to
Okay,
see you, Hungry.
those links aren't going to work. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling
Okay.
great tonight, so I
Okay.
apologize.
Just delete them if you have to.
I
So.
can't. It's on your account because I did it on the.
Okay. I'm going to star a comment by your Muslim uncle, and we'll come back to it a little bit later. With this one, we're going to come back to this one in a little bit. Your Muslim uncle. So, yeah, we're going to talk. I'm sure the Mrs. is going to want to talk to that, and we will address that. So, the first links you said to ignore.
Yeah, if you want to delete them, you can delete them.
Okay, let's see. Oh, hold on. I got to bring. Somebody is here, folks. Guess what? Speaking of the Great White North, this is the Great White North. Well, it's a little further south than some of the Great White Northers, but hey, representing the great state of Wisconsin is the great, the one only. Hey, sort of poopus, here come your mushrooms. Lisa from YouTube.
Yay.
Hello, hello. Yay.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
You
Merry
too.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Sorry I was late.
I got a Christmas present. I get to go to the dentist tomorrow.
Oh, don't talk to me about the dentist.
Okay, I won't.
Well, we got Santa Banana. How are you? We're going to talk to you in just. We're halfway through the chat. Tim the Enchanter's here. Hey, Tim the Enchanter.
Hey, Tim the Enchanter.
I've seen Tim the Enchanter around, but I'm not sure here before. Maybe it's been a while. But welcome. Good to see you. B from O is here. Hey, B from O. Saying hello to the missus and me. And now we got Lisa here. And let's see, Comic Relief Crusader is here. Hey, how are you? So, oh, look, Lisa, you showed up. Hungry's happier.
Yay.
And not just that, Snortopoopas. Exactly. So
I'm in Grand Central Station again. So if you hear a bunch of racket and I go mute, that's why.
Oh, the missus lives and streams from Grand Central Station now herself, don't you?
Yes, I am. I'm in the living room now. So I get all the time.
Moving all over the place.
Yep. It's okay.
Yes.
I like it here. I actually like it here a lot.
Yeah.
We got another guest coming with us, a special Killer Rabbit from space. It was so good to see you during my beach stream today. Exactly. And there's something special with Killer Rabbit, but I'm going to hold until our other guest gets here. Hopefully in a little bit. But hey, stay with us, Killer Rabbit. If you go to leave, please say something because I do want to recognize today. So hey, Mr. Late Masters.
I like that avatar for Killer Rabbit. By the way.
So let me see what is it?
It's like a Christmas mouse.
Oh, a bunny.
Oh, it's a Christmas rabbit with the Santa hat on. Oh, that's
exactly.
Adorable. That's adorable.
Yes, exactly. And Hungry's calling everybody lads out there this day. You're not that old yet, Hungry. It's only a state of mind.
You're a young whippersnapper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It kind really picked up on it. He feels young again. All right. Wow. We got something. But yeah, we did another breach stream today. It was actually really cool out there today. So, it was we had a northeast breeze at 17 miles an hour with gusts to 25, and it was 60 degrees. So it was quite chilly, but we But we got some good waves off the Atlantic today.
Lisa. Remember, we're wimps.
You are.
I am. I admit it daily.
28 degrees here right now.
Oh, wow.
Woohoo! That's the spirit.
No, too cold for me. I'm bundled up as it is.
Well, that's what kind of makes our memories of Christmas kind of hard, is because there have been 80-degree, 85-degree Christmases here, and it's like you hear all about one winter wonderland, snow, and all. You're like, what the hell am I living here for? What is Christmas? These songs lie to us.
You're
Right,
missing out
missus?
on 4 beautiful seasons.
I will say that is something that I would love to experience without the snow.
Yeah, spring and
Mr.
fall,
Niblick.
gorgeous.
Greetings, Mr. Niblick. Good to see you tonight.
Hello, hello.
Hungry says he can't handle less than 55 Fahrenheit. And Snorter Poop is saying only 28 swimsuit weather.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We have actually polar bear go in Lake Michigan
Oh,
on
wow.
New Year's Day.
Yeah, yep. We have one of those out
Oh,
in the
the
ocean.
polar bear plunge thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But see, I
crazy.
got a feeling your body of water is way much colder than our body of water
yeah.
out beside us.
They had to break the ice a few times to even get in.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
How do you even...
No.
That's like...
I just got one word, no.
Yeah, me either. I watch it on TV too.
Yeah.
That's like
in the heat.
insane.
That's
but no,
crazy
I am... I know it's just crazy. So we actually did have one swimmer out there today. There was one person that did brave the water, and it was very interesting to see that they were.
When you were at the beach, there was a swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just wanted to get on stream.
Well, he got out to about his knees, but that was about it. He stopped about there. And I don't know whether he saw me with the phone recording or what.
Oh, he knows.
He kind of didn't go too much further. So
what was he thinking?
Mr. Niblick will do a polar bear plunge in the Gulf for the Keys. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
We get the trash talking now. So Comet Relief is talking -1 Celsius, 31 Fahrenheit. Masters now is 55 Fahrenheit. You got weak old man talking to Hungry. Journey requires tougher attitudes. So
that's okay. I am a professed wimp. I am proud of it.
We embrace the wimps.
I embrace my wimpitude.
See, like Stunning says, the cold's not that bad. Just put a jacket on. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Stunning knows. Mega.
We're at -2 where he is. Oh, wait. 32 Fahrenheit. Woohoo, Speedo weather. So, oh my gosh. Killer Rabbit is, I think, Manitoba. Yeah, you mentioned that day. 5-degree Fahrenheit with wind chill in Manitoba. At lunch, it was about 11 up there. Ooh. So, just getting colder. So,
it's only going to get worse, right?
Well, yeah. Well, Rambling Canuck was saying it could be like -40 or 50 up where he was in Canada when
that
he was
would be an adventure.
Yeah.
To see if you can bundle up, get enough wood, stay in.
See, I don't see how the piping, I don't care even if you bury it underground. I just don't see how the stuff doesn't freeze up at like those kind of extended low temperatures. But
well, it'd be like well water, I would think. I don't know if they I don't know what they're plumbing.
I don't
know their plumbing.
I don't live up there, so I do not know.
Yeah.
Well, what's the coldest it's ever been where you are, Lisa?
Me?
Yeah.
While I've been alive, probably -20.
Oh my god.
With the wind chill, probably -40.
Oh, the worst for us was maybe 7 degrees. Maybe for us, the worst was 7 degrees.
7.
Yeah.
That
sounds like a heat.
7.
Yeah, that sounds like a heat wave to you guys, probably.
Do you even have like sweaters and stuff you could put on for that cold?
I have one.
Ooh.
I have one.
Mittens?
But a lot. No. I take that back. I have a tote that I have in my camping gear that has mittens and scarves and things that I've gotten. So if we go somewhere and it is cold,
if you bug out, you're all equipped.
I'm ready for that. Yeah.
Good.
Well, we did a
but I don't really.
No,
we don't really. I bundle up. I will wear 3 sweaters because I don't have a heavy coat.
Okay.
Well, we did a stream last year. I don't know if you were around then, Lisa, but we talked about the time it snowed here, and we showed pictures.
No, I was not there for that, but I saw the snowball getting thrown at you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she had too much fun with that.
I really enjoyed that. That was.
But
fun.
what was funny though was that year in 1989 it happened right at Christmas, so we truly had a white Christmas for once. But it was like cars were abandoned on the interstate, on the roads and ditches. That's the type that was kind of what happens in Florida when you have ice and snow.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't know how to drive in it,
No.
and where we live, we're a city of bridges, and
Mm-hmm.
our bridges are not flat because we don't have to worry about ice. So they're up high, they make like a mountain because it's so the boats can go through without having to the ships can go through without having to raise a drawbridge.
Hmm.
So when
Mm-hmm.
it ices, they're too steep, you cannot drive up them. So if you get caught on the wrong side of the bridge, you're either stuck in the city or you're stuck at your house and you can't get into the city.
Right. And what I
Mm-hmm.
know of bridges is because they're up and off the ground, they're more likely to freeze faster
Right.
because
Yes.
they don't have the warmth of the
Right.
Mm-hmm.
soil.
Well,
Yeah.
And
they
then
even.
there's a thing called black ice, which,
Mm-hmm.
you don't even see it.
That's the
And
ice that's like underneath like dirt or something, isn't it? Like
Right.
if
well,
is that kind of what it is?
I'm, it's like, I really don't know particularly other than it's called black ice and you
Mhm.
Yeah.
don't see it. And
I think it blends into you don't see it because it takes it. You can't see it in the asphalt. That's why it's black.
Oh,
It's because you just see
probably more
surface.
technical than that, but I'm not about
Yeah,
that stuff.
but it's okay.
Maybe in check and look it up.
Yeah, we got 10 people still with us right now, so we're going to start moving into the movies things that we have. But your Muslim uncle was saying, I'm going to say, are there any Canadians from Fort McMurray because it gets negative, negative, negative there? And Snorta Poopa said, I have sweater. Nature gave me. I had the sweater. Nature gave him lots of nice blubber. So
I'd like
yeah,
that fur coat, by the way.
yeah.
yeah.
Black
Yes.
ice and tears. Yeah, not fun. Hello to Small Time Republic. Had an ice storm about 10 years ago in Mobile. Tried driving on interstate overpass. It got real dicey. Yep. Exactly.
I don't know what year it was. It was like 1979, I want to say, and we had about 10 feet of snow here,
Mm-hmm.
where it
Wow.
actually went up to like the gutters of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That was a fun dig out. But the next day or 2 days later, it was all gone. So
I've seen the pictures like where it covers your front door. It's like, oh my gosh, how do you get out of your house if you had to?
But that's been when I was a kid. That was
No,
Yeah.
that's cool.
nothing since.
That's okay. Masters are having fun out here. What do you mean holding me back? The Oscars? Oh, the movies. That's because I'm having great conversation with you guys in the chat and these wonderful ladies here. And we got another guest coming in. At least is going to be a little bit late. So let's see. Oh gosh. Yeah, Masters would rather live somewhere else. 10 feet, that's a frozen tsunami, Lisa, according to
It
Hungry.
is.
Yes, exactly.
Because with drifting, it's actually higher than 10 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
In spots.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the mushrooms. I don't know. I hear you asking for those mushrooms.
I don't know what a Florida polar bear needs all that coat for. I mean,
For the time when it gets down to
20
50.
degrees.
one time a year.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
maybe.
Have y'all ever swam in cold water? Have y'all ever like gone to the beach or lake water like when it's winter or frozen? I'm going to get into movies in a second.
Nope.
No, you miss
It's
this.
a cold swimming pool.
Okay, I did do that with the kids one time. It was like October or November for one of their birthdays, and I swear I thought I was going to lose the feeling in my legs. I'm like sitting there like, we got to go, and the kids are like enjoying the water. I'm like, that was crazy. So, all right, well, let's talk some of great movies of all time. So, we're coming up on the Christmas season. There's some great movies out there. Let me ask you two ladies, and you can start whoever wants. What makes? Do you have any parameters for a Christmas movie? Maybe what are some that you like?
Parameters for a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Well, I know some people say it needs to take place at Christmas, and I don't necessarily know if that's the case, but I think it needs to have that Christmas vibe, that there's just something with Christmas movies that they're just
I know what you mean. It's
that happy, and the happy feeling's not even it too. it's like it's just there's a feeling, and you go, yes, this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, for
Hmm.
me, it either has to have some Santa in it or it has some biblical reference to it.
Hmm. To me, those are given Christmas movies.
Yeah,
But if
exactly.
but there's some that you kind of go, oh, but this kind because honestly, it's a Wonderful Life. Most of it doesn't take place at at Christmas time. It's like the end scene, but it's still to me is a Christmas movie because it has that feeling. It kind of starts off kind of sad and depressing, and but there's like redemption and happiness, and just like some a feel can't describe it. It's just got that Christmas
Theme
movie
to it.
feeling. Yeah,
There's a bit of a theme.
yeah.
Hmm.
See, I even consider like even though the ref was at Christmas, I consider a Christmas movie because it kind of has that same thing, which the ref it's a comedy with Dennis Leary, but it kind of starts off, the family. There's all these family problems and all this stuff, and he's a hardened person, but at the end he's kind of like softened up, and like the Christmas spirit is just taken over, like the Grinch is. His heart grew
Hmm.
through 3 times that day or whatever. But
Hmm. Well,
How
let me
about
say
for
hello.
you, Dad, man? Do you
Let
have
me say.
any
Well, let
uh
me greet Pops
feel?
coming in. How are you tonight, Pops? Good to see you. So,
Hey, Pops, how's it going?
all right. I, I, it's almost very subjective. It can vary from movie to movie with me. It should have the theme, the lights, the magic, that type of obvious Christmas reference, but it should also be like the wow, the miracle of that type of
that's
thing. With
it. It kind of
yeah,
like it has like this something miracle happens, and like with it's a Wonderful Life. It was whatever his name is, uh, Jimmy Stewart realizing that he did make a difference, that his life wasn't worthless.
Jordan
And
Bailey, I think.
and in the ref, it was kind of like, um, the family got back together, and they kind of
so so basically what you're saying is, in a way, if I'm paraphrasing it right, is that it does a movie can have it as the background, but it doesn't have to focus on the Christmas elements. If it's sometimes that miracle, that the miracle or the magic
I don't even think it
of Christmas.
necessarily even have to have Christmas. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello,
Okay.
theme park casual. Good to see you tonight. Hey,
I don't think
everybody,
it
feel free to share some of your favorite Christmas movies with us. Go ahead.
I don't even think it necessarily even has to have a, Christmas theme at all to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's if it kinda has the Christmas spirit.
Well, with
Mm-hmm.
It's a Wonderful Life, it actually was set at Christmas. There were so many flashbacks.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
then before the or after the flashbacks was when he had a wish of never existing. And then
Mhm.
there was that whole span of never existing.
Yeah.
But the beginning of
Mm,
the movie and the very end of the movie was Christmas.
right.
Mhm.
Well, that's
So,
interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm going to bring that up, and I want to hold on this movie for just a second because you are obviously know more about the older movies than I do because,
okay.
but
Yeah.
your Muslim uncle shared something, a personal story here about what used to be one of his favorites. It's a Wonderful Life. His brother was taken away from my mom, and when he was 9, I didn't see him again until 25. So then he says every year he watches A Wonderful Life. It used to get me because I missed my brother, but the year after I saw him back in our lives, I saw that movie and it was just another movie. But it did have a meaning for him for so
Right.
long,
Mhm.
for that. So it's it is commonly themed, pitched, given as a Christmas movie. I know. I think NBC shows it, or at least used to show it that night. I think on Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Was like a standard thing. But to your point, though, the fact is it introed and exited with the Christmas around the Christmas
Mhm.
time.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
well,
Sorry, my chair messed up.
oh,
I'm
you
st
did.
I'm still talking. I can still hear you, but
Oh, okay.
I'm rearranging my chair while I'm talking to you. Sorry about that.
Oh
Don't
gosh.
worry, there's Christmas magic happening in my kitchen as this stream goes on.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
cool. Any more of those gingerbread cookies, or did they all get eaten?
No, it's a meatloaf and mashed potato, kind of a night.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Everybody
That
delicious for
sounds so
dinner.
good. That
It
sounds so
smells
good.
really good. Yeah.
No,
Hey, do you
Dadman
put
falls
your
asleep
mashed
in other
do you
movies.
put your mashed potatoes over the meatloaf and cook it, or do you do them separately?
Separate.
Mm.
Well, let's take a look at some of the other comments that we've got with movies. So, okay. Hungry says Gremlins is one of the greatest Christmas films. He laughs. And say Masters takes a Gremlins a Christmas movie all the way down. So would y'all agree that it is? Hold on.
It's been a while since I've seen Gremlins. I just remember Christmas lights. Oh, the dad gave them
I think I accidentally called you Dad Man. Sorry.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
wasn't
Sorry
it
about that.
a gift from his dad for Christmas? Was the first little gremlin dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
Holy Terror happened.
Because he didn't follow the rules.
Right.
Yep.
Shortly thereafter, Holy Terror rang.
Exactly. And then
That's all I remember. It's been a while.
It's okay. Well, listen, I was never a fan of Gremlins, and let's let the yelling at me begin. I never really got into that movie. I love Gremlins too, though. When you got the guy singing, start spreading the news. I love the hokiness of Gremlins too. So, but I'm a flash and show guy. But yeah,
I get what
that's
you mean. I mean, I watched it once or twice, but I don't have the need or desire to watch it again.
yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
hate it, but I don't really love it either.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of,
Yeah.
It's a movie. It's just a
No.
movie.
It's a movie.
Well, Hungry did agree. Hungry said the Christmas Magic or Utah Mini Miracle must be there for him to consider it a Christmas movie. So there you go. A couple of other things. Killer Rabbit said Christmas Vacation and 1951 Scrooge is his must go to movies. And actually, Masters also said 1951 Scrooge is a go to. And of course, the Muppet Christmas Carol. So
Mm-hmm. I like Scrooged with Bill Murray as a
yeah,
Christmas Carol movie.
Everybody seems to love the Muppet Christmas Carol, and I don't know if I've ever seen it.
mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody loves that movie.
Mm-hmm. It's. I was trying to think. It's when it came out.
Hey, I'm trying to entertain. I got these two beautiful ladies here. Hey, what do you? They're the stars of the show. Hey, the Xmas Miracle and Gremlins is the two lead characters survive, according to Hungry. And Mr. Angel is here lurking with us. Hey, all right, I'll check that in a second.
Hello,
Mr. Angel, good to have you as always.
Hello.
So, I don't know, did she get a phone call or?
me?
Yeah.
No, my mouth is really hurting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whenever I talk, it hurts. So I'm trying not to move my mouth. So I'm sounding very funny. I apologize.
You don't sound funny, though. You do sound fine.
Oh, okay.
For me, anyway.
Well, thank you.
No, I will say you did look when I saw you earlier. I could tell you were holding your jaw very stiffly. So, Stunning says Elf is a movie
I just recently saw that, like last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny, and I hate that actor. What's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. I can't stand.
Oh, you will not believe
comedy.
how many. You will not believe how many people go nuts over this movie.
It's a really cute movie.
I watched it and I did enjoy it. It's annoyingly enjoying.
Yes.
Enjoyable.
Perfect words. Annoyingly enjoyable.
Yeah.
Which one
but
is
you
that
know,
again?
Elf.
Elf, yeah.
One Christmas movie I cannot stand. I cannot stand is A Christmas Story.
Oh, overplayed. I know what you mean.
I've never liked it. I tried to watch it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so I can't stand this movie." It just drove me crazy.
Well, let's park on those two movies just a moment, okay? Just a moment.
Are we twerking on those movies, or
we're going to twerk on them? Yeah,
we're
a little
twerking.
bit. Yeah,
cool.
we got Christmas Story and Elf. Okay, Lisa, we knew people that oh my gosh, you know who I'm talking about, Mrs. That they were everything was like Elf.
Oh my gosh,
it was like all the time. They were almost like Christmas Story.
If he could have, he would have married him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he
Yeah.
really, yeah, he really
It was
loved
like, there, and it was funny at times, but it still was like, okay, it was not that great of a movie. I mean, they put it up on like a classic of all time level, um,
Mm.
type of thing. Even I'm not that bad was the things
Not
that
my
you're going to
cup
see
of
my favorites.
all time.
Yeah. But see, that's one that also, like you said, is annoyingly bad, just that annoyingly good type thing. But A Christmas Story, was one of the movies that I historically have always thought was overrated too, like The Misses. As a kid, it was exciting. There were not many movies. The one, but now in the last however many years, TBS, TNT play it all. They play on both
Yeah.
channels, play it all day, all night, nonstop, and it's like, it's one of those movies I could watch in bits and pieces. And unlike my friend Hungry, The Fifth Element, that I grew to like doing it that way, it has not helped. Christmas Story is really a scene by scene like it type thing. It's coming out in the theaters this month for a 40th anniversary, but it really is just overplayed, overhyped. And it actually earlier, the Stunning came in with Ho Ho Ho, and I said earlier there are two movies that Ho 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 stands out to me. One is Die Hard, Ho Ho Ho, I got a machine gun too. In Die Hard, and then in Christmas Story, when Ralphie's up there and Santa kicks him down, and he's like, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, it was like a psychedelic kind of
Yeah.
tripping on something.
Yeah. It was like the only scene of the movie that was a darn. Well, let me go ahead and bring in, speaking of Christmas Story, one of her favorites. It's the great Amanda Gillum presents. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The end.
All right. There you go. Folks, I am not commenting on Die Hard tonight one way or the other, because next Wednesday night, Daisy Blossom and I are going to talk about Die Hard, and that's when I will tell you what I really think about Die Hard. But you ladies can opine about Die Hard if you want to here.
Oh, Mexico. See. No. I watched the Star Wars holiday special. Not Christmas special. It is the holiday special every year. Don't worry.
Okay, was that before or after? We'll get down there. But say, how are you tonight, Amanda?
Tired.
Oh, no, I know. But hey, you got a lot of cooking to do too, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Forget the Hallmark Christmas movies.
Oh, come on.
I love Hallmark Christmas movies.
The Princess Switch, A Night Before Christmas, Christmas in Handcuffs,
Christmas Holly, Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for those things.
You got the wrong panel with this one, Hungry.
Sorry. Hallmark. I try to watch the Hallmark lovey-dovey movies, and they are just really bad written. Poorly written, poorly acted.
Yes, they are. I agree with that for the most part. But you know what? It's something you can turn on and just
not
have to think.
I did turn it off. Oh, I thought you were going to say turn it on and turn it off.
Technically, First Blood does take place during the Christmas season.
Well, wait. Where are you, Amanda? You jumped me before the chat. I'm trying to get there. I got something for us.
Look, I'm following the comments that are on the side of the
I'm behind. I'm looking at StreamYard. Amanda, it's so behind.
Amanda, I'm old, and my brain doesn't skip around like that. So if you can just stay one topic for me to catch up to.
We're here. We'll get there, Amanda.
I'm old.
But Amanda, here we go. Because see, Mr. Angel came through the rescue to tee you up for this one. A lot of people always talk about Die Hard being a Christmas movie, but First Blood was the first 80s Christmas action movie.
A lot of people always talk about Die Hard.
Look at the Christmas tree in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I love First Blood too. I'm sorry.
That was a good movie.
Cool.
I love the theme song. I love the theme song of First Blood. It's actually going on in my head now. I'm so
That's so funny.
I'm pathetic, man.
Well, let me say, hey, Jedi Bill's here. Masters, I'll come back to the holiday special since we got the great Amanda with us. Amanda, you with us?
Bill.
Huh?
Hello.
You got 16 batches of cookies to cook, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind?
My chocolate snappers, which is a secret family recipe, my peanut butter, my chocolate chip with walnuts, my chocolate chips without walnuts, And then I have 3 cheese balls to make, skyline dip, buffalo dip.
Wow.
Is Skyline the chili dip?
Mm-hmm.
The Skyline chili.
That
See,
is
this
a
is
good
why
dip.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the comment. I'm sorry. I'm slow. I'm not trained professional like you guys. But see, this is what Mr. Angel had sent me in the DM here. I just took forever getting to it, but it got Snowman and the thing. So, Amanda, did you ever consider First Blood a Christmas movie?
It's actually on the list. Now, I'll be honest, I don't like the Rambo movies, so
I know. Okay.
I love the Rambo
I don't.
movies.
Yeah.
The early ones.
I
Some
am.
of the later
I
ones
am.
are really dumb.
I'm not a Sylvester Stallone fan. Whether it's Rambo or Rocky or
Right.
the porno he was in, none of them.
God.
He was in a porno?
Amanda.
Wait.
Yeah,
Back the truck up. Was he in a porno?
Yeah. Where it
I
got
did
started.
not ever know that.
Where it got started.
This is
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that true, Dad Man?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
Yes, he was before. Yes, he was.
Oh,
was.
God. Well,
I
why do y'all bring
new.
this up? Because I was just about to greet somebody new to the chat at this moment, Squeaka Mouse.
Hello.
On that note, with Year Without a Santa Claus. That's a classic of all time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
No, that was the animated, the 70s, right? 60s or 70s?
Rankin Bass.
So yeah, Year Without a Santa Claus is a great Christmas movie. By the way, it's called A Party at Kitties and Studs. It's a 1970s America's softcore pornographic romance film directed and written and produced by Morton Lewis. It's starring Sylvester Stallone in his first starring and leading role, which he worked for 2 days and was paid $200.
Could you put a link in the chat for me?
I don't own it. I don't have it.
This is crazy.
I learned something new today. Oh my God.
No, see, that's what happened when you hang out with Dad Man. You learn new things. So
I will never look at Sylvester Stallone the same way again.
I think he did it before.
Well, yeah. But still.
He was young.
It's his very first role.
He was young. He needed the money. Okay. Yemi, look what you walked into, friend. What's worse, Lifetime Christmas movies or Hallmark Christmas movies?
Worse?
Lifetime. I love Lifetime's worse. I watch Hallmark.
Don't they like make the movie and then sell it to either Lifetime or Hallmark? Who'll pick it up?
Netflix is the place for your chick flicks, baby.
Oh my God! I didn't realize the chat had gone that far.
Real
Okay,
quick, so Amanda, was he as talented in that first? Oh my God, yes, he was.
I mean, if
hung up.
Yeah, sure.
So he's a mumbler.
He's always been a mumbler.
Yeah. Just checking.
I lost control. All right.
You can't tell if he's trying to talk or if he's sucking on something.
Oh my God!
I said something. I said something. I said something. I censor. For me, that is censoring because I said something.
Yes, you did censor. I will say, Yemi. Good question there. So, but you know, the Year Without a Santa Claus, wasn't that like you said, the Rankin Bass, the stuff like that?
That's the one with I'm Mr. Snow, I'm Mr. What is? I don't know the full one.
It had
Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
Heat Miser.
I'm Mr.
Because we had Santa.
Mr. Green
wasn't it
Christmas.
like there was like a series of them back then? It was like Santa Claus, Year Without Santa Claus. There's, I mean, the Rudolph
Little
movies,
Drummer Boy,
Little Drummer Boys. They were all kind of related, the same type of animation style, right?
Claymation.
That because it seemed like there was more of that we had there. So, Killer Rap said the last Christmas with Dad spent most of December watching the Hallmark Christmas movies.
You know they also
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's one. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Frosty the Snowman. Rudolph Shiny New Year's. Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July. The Little Drummer Boy. The Hobbit.
Right? Some of it's animated, though. I don't know if that was claymation.
Yeah, some of them are animated.
Yeah.
You have our official intelligence guy said, confirmed it, his first role. And then Pops right on the back of that says, Eyes Wide Shut has Christmas in the background. Does that count?
Sure, Pops. Some people do actually consider that a Christmas movie, too. Yes.
Is that with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? Never seen it. They have no clue.
Oh my gosh, folks. Anyway,
it ain't even a good one. At least with
Sylvester Stallion.
At least with all the right moves, if you pause it just right, you can actually see Tom Cruise's Pachonka Dunk.
Hey, look here. More memes in the DM, Dad Man. Use at your discretion.
Amanda, I am learning so much tonight. I got to write this stuff down.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this message that like I never get to see because Twitter sucks. So I'm gonna have to listen to my Discord just so she could be like, "Okay, can you list me everything?"
I'll DM you. Give me the link.
You got. Oh my gosh! Wow, I got you two connected. Now that's kind of scary. Now, hey, but hey,
hey, nothing brings people together better than porn.
Yeah,
or Sylvester Stallone in this case.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you, man. Yeah, he's. Oh God. Okay. All right.
Now, Hungry, why is it I finally make it to one of these damn things and all you are is in the goddamn chat?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Why isn't he in here?
He's got the link.
Hungry, get your cute little buns in here.
Get your butt in here now.
Exactly.
We need another man since we talked about Sylvester Stallone so long.
Team Heat insert. So hey. Yeah, Santa's going. They're on the naughty list. Why do I feel like I'm way behind on this chat? So I'm going to get through this. So Gary Pops hit a major milestone tonight. All right. Yes, and you hear you never see Stallone ever the same. Oh God. Okay, Team Heat Meister or Team Snow Miser?
Heat Miser.
Heat Miser. Okay. Snow Miser was kind of lame.
Yeah.
I'm like Heat Miser.
The song's better.
I think Heat Meister's hot.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's better than the cold shoulder, you know.
Exactly. But
But yeah. But yeah, Hungry, you got the link. I know he was probably tired. He had a show earlier today too to jump on. So, you know, I sent a couple of the other links out. So
he's coming in. He said, "Give me a moment."
Okay.
He's punchy from sleep. Oh, he's going to be so much fun because he's going to be.
Oh, he's going to be a lot of
silly,
fun.
Slap, tired, happy. Yay!
Yippee-ki-yay! Yippee-ki-yay!
Well,
yippee-ki-yay, mother.
We lost it. Well, while we're doing it, we're going to, folks, keep talking about your movies. So here, let's see. Mikey Susie Ford is here. Good to see you, Mikey. Let's see.
I have to agree with
Jedi
that.
Bill, did you get 4K? I guess. Oh, no. Congrats.
You've got to watch.
Okay. We're going to get the lecture. Not Clay. There were hard wooden puppets with multiple mouths. Lisa, don't make the obvious jokes. Lisa, please.
I thought it was called claymation, though. What did they?
No, it's a stop motion. It's a stop motion animation, and then the claymation is actually with the.
So it's stop motion.
They were hard wooden puppets with multiple mouths. Lisa, don't make the obvious Sylvester Stallone porno joke right there.
But hey, Team America ruined me with anything wooden puppet.
I won't, but Amanda, will you do it for me?
All right, we're going to get the real thing in here. Rocky Balboner. Good job, Santa.
That's where I started laughing.
That's funny.
All right.
That's where I was at.
I have a Ramboning. Good job, Stunning.
Is it Stunning?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The chat went dark real quick. Hey,
you're welcome.
We accountants need a dark side, Yevy, my friend. Yes, Trading Places is a Christmas movie. See, we talked about that earlier. Yes or no? Trading Places Christmas movie.
Yes.
Amanda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yo, what's up, Snorta?
Yes, I agree. I do. I agree. It is because it was involved. Like we talked about the Santa in the. Not just Santa Dan Aykroyd with the ugly, dirty beard with the salmon, but just the whole spirit. Then it blend over to New Year's Eve. So did you? This one to me was not close. I mean, we could debate some of the others, but that one was. There you go.
What was that?
That was Amanda. My Rockstar Fruit Punch.
Oh my God!
No, we don't need to such. Oh, this is I think Stunning. I think Snort Poop is saying keep it all ladies. So
no, I need my Hungry. Yeah. I don't get to play with Hungry enough. He needs to get his ass in here. If I'm here, he has to be here.
Oh, exactly. All right. Well, let me see real quick. Let's see. I'm going to have to.
Holy poop.
I got one of these that you sent, Mr. Angel, that I will use. So
thanks, Angel. Angel gave me a trophy cup.
Hey. All right. So I'm going because eventually I'm going to tell you all about my top 4 movies that I liked that are here for Christmas movies. So here we go. This is according to this is one I got from Mr. Angel. Real quick, right here. Present this sucker. We're here. We're going there, and here we go there. But you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
You got to do it like this. You better watch out. 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 That's how it's supposed to go.
Exactly. So we're going to we talked about Miracle on 34th Street a bit earlier. We're going to bring Hungry Boy in. Hey, Hungry.
There he is.
It's about time.
Be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Hungry, you've sung that line many damn times. Hit it, Key. Hit it, Chief. Go. It's your showtime.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Sun, I'm Mr. Heat Blister, I'm Mr. 101. And there you go. Happy
Bravo.
Christmas.
Yay. It's the great
Wonderful.
Hungry Boy.
We need to get you on karaoke. I think you'd be great at it.
It's about the choice of songs, Lisa. I'm a guy, I'm a little bit more alternative in my old musical tastes, and I love Ramblin' Kennock, and I love a lot of what he does, but there's some of the songs on that list and the site he uses. Oh no.
Yeah, but your voice was perfect for what you just sang.
Oh, thank you. That's because I'm an Irish tenor, and that means we can hit 3 notes very well.
Well,
especially when he's drunk. No.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, the other night I did We're Not Going to Take It Anymore. And God, I love that. The missus heard me in the other room. It was awesome. Mm-hmm. So
I can't get it out of my head now, Fizzy. Sorry.
Hey, Shooter! Ahoy! Ahoy, Shooter! Good to see you.
Hello, Shooter.
Hey.
All right.
To be honest, it is one of the catchiest melodies ever.
I'm so tired. I thought you guys called him Shitter. I'm sorry.
No, Shooter.
No, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary, Amanda.
I'm sorry, Shooter.
By the way, Amanda, if I get a little bit punchy, I've only had 2 hours sleep and 29 hours. So,
honey, I have my company, my company, not the place where I work my 9 to 5, my AGP streaming company party this weekend. And I have to work, and I have to do all my normal stuff of streaming and editing videos and getting YouTube up. And I've got all those cookies and all that food to make and a house to clean and and you're dog that just farted and it smells like rotting eggs now in my room.
Dog farts are the worst.
Dogs are horrible.
Dog farts are the worst farts in the world.
Elephant
farts.
Cats can be bad. Cats can be bad. All right, so we can redirect this a little bit.
He made that up.
What about?
He just made that up.
Cats are horrible, but anyway.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. That's the movie I want to see. Somebody needs to do a GoFundMe and get that damn movie from Home Alone as a real God blessed freaking movie. I need to see that.
Yeah, Amanda, I have to give you a compliment. And I say this because I've been a massive fan of Leah Remini for over 20 years. You are like Leah Remini with a much better point of view.
I love her. I think she's fabby.
Yeah, ditto. I just mean she's going through some tough things that we don't need to mention regarding Christmas.
That's because we don't need to mention a lot of the stuff she's been through.
Yeah, we'll get back to the we're going to get back to the movies right now, okay?
Good.
So we're going to get back to the movies. Hey.
Holiday in Handcuffs.
I'm stunned. Damn it. I lost
I told you I was punchy. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Dude. Okay. We talked about, let's see, because Squeaky had mentioned about the Year of Santa Claus. We talked about that. So you were saying, Hungry Boy, that's wooden puppetry?
Yeah, it was made out of wood and also other hard substances, but they were not soft like clay. What are you guys laughing at now?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No. They're having fun with the they're being a little adult right now. But Hungry, you focus on me.
Jeez, I can't change the names of the substances.
Hungry, ignore them.
Those other
Hungry, it's just me and you. You talk to me. You ignore
Hungry,
every
love you. Keep going.
Thank you. But the other thing too, Lisa, don't you dare when I say this. The thing is, they had to have
me happy.
The thing is, they had multiple changeable mouths that could do
to fit
different things.
anything of the hard substances.
Shooter, glad to see you. So you had hard substances and changeable, repositionable mouths.
So this one's for the hard substances. This was for the soft substances. This was for other substances.
Exactly. So I mean, the one thing I just going to say is there were no clay. There was no clay in the Rankin and Bass TV shows. But
they still
there were
call
so many beautiful
claymation, though. So many people call it claymation that
that's
people
because they don't know.
It's because just because they call it that doesn't mean it's right.
That's because their mouths don't know the different substances.
Maybe if they had some of the hard substances, so they can get the terms right.
It's like calling Muppets marionettes.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I heard
Not
that. Oh, that hurts. Oh, bad flashback. Bad flashback.
Yeah.
Oh,
but because back in that time, it was like that was the rage. That was like how all the Christmas shows were made with that type of.
Well, there were two versions. There were also, I mean, people forget Rankin and Bass plus. You also had Nelvana, who did a couple of Christmas specials, and Nelvana was more two-dimensional, drawn, painted animation. But Nelvana did some painted animation too, and it's not a Christmas show, but it has a Christmas feel. They did the first Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien adaptation back in 77 or 78. And that was amazing. I was just locked onto that screen. And I thought, man, if you just had a Christmas tree here at the end, this is a Christmas special. Such a good feeling at the end of that show.
Yeah.
And you also had
was it
Frosty
similar,
the
like,
Snowman?
Was it like Little Drummer Boy, or was that different?
Yes, same company. Same company.
Because Mikey mentioned about Little Drummer Boy with wooden puppets, light wire supports underneath. Very good stop motion.
Yes, and the sets, they had to build all of those sets by hand. There was no CGI back then. Everything was physically built, and they had to work under very hot lights. See, that's why they stopped using clay, because, and this will make sense to Lisa and Amanda and the missus, certain things melt at more than 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and the studio lights would be very, very hot. And this is why when they were doing, when they were actually doing the original Frankenstein and the original black and white Lost World with dinosaurs, they'd have to stop every 20 minutes because the clay would start to melt. And they had to find a new way to do things. And so they ended up working with the first iteration of latex rubber. Because there's rubber, but see, latex came much later. Real rubber, like the stuff you have on. You guys ever tapped a tire? What are you laughing?
Amanda is trying so hard to behave. I can hear it. I can hear it.
Oh God! I just realized what I said.
I'm just busting. I can just hear.
I'm sorry. He's like the clay melting, and I'm like, well, why don't they just blow on the substances and then and then I lost it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, Amanda. The funny thing, you know, the thing that's going to make you really laugh is I'm the damn PG-13 guy. And this is
I'm rated D for Deadpool, so I outranked you.
Deadpool. Okay, so you like the Deadpool movies? Let's get back to the movies. Amanda and I are going to have to talk pop culture sometime on her show. That'd be great.
I told you to message me. I'd be more than happy to bring you on the show one day.
Yep.
Well, that's great. Yep. Can you actually send me your Tweety in the private chat?
Yes.
I call it Tweety.
Yes.
Don't make fun of me.
All right.
Hungry, you can't have my Tweety, okay?
All right. Tweety, I'm about hungry.
Damn it.
Miracle on 34th Street. Did you have any thoughts about that? Because that's a movie that came up earlier before I go on to A Christmas Carol.
The original black and white version is the best version, and all the other ones, even the color ones. Thank you.
Got the remakes. Don't get me started. Ugh.
And if they take and ever, I cringe whenever I see colorized. No, black and white. Keep it black and white. It was lit for black and white. It's where it was meant to be. Don't fuck with it.
Whoa.
Correct.
I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna sit
I'm not
myself.
sure if you're
He's
talking
right.
to Hungry or Mrs.
No,
but
I'm
Thank you,
talking-
Amanda.
Squeak,
Thank you.
no, Squeak is like preach. She's like,
Yeah.
don't touch Miracle on 34th Street.
This is right. The
She's right.
original black and white, and it was such a great. I watch it every year. As soon as Santa goes down the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, I instantly turn on A Miracle on 34th Street. Instantly.
That's for you. The
Well,
Mrs.
to be
yes,
fair,
exactly.
there are two things about the original only Miracle on that street. The thing is that films of that time were physically designed. They would choose the right colors to look the right way in black and white when they were filming. So the films were shot. They were, the people were in color. We've never lived in a black and white world. It doesn't happen. But you have to adjust the color to make it look right when it goes into the black and white filmography and cinematography. And you have to adjust for the camera lenses. And so you have to look at the art that the person intended. To colorize it, it is the equivalent. And please, I hope I don't make another accidental naughty joke. Oh God, please.
We'll let you know if you do.
Thank you, Lisa.
You'll know. Trust me, I'll be over here.
The thing is, it is like taking some Instagram filter, an Instagram filter, and trying to make the Mona Lisa look like Scooby Damn Doo. And I love Scooby Doo, but Mona Lisa ain't Scooby Doo.
Okay, first off, you got that wrong, because if they're trying to make the Mona Lisa look like anything on Instagram, they're trying to make it look like some.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
They probably got Mona Lisa in a bikini wearing little cat ears in a hot tub if they're doing anything to her.
Oh, and that awful tongue thing that everybody's doing right now. It's terrible.
Yeah. Now let me jump into the.
What,
Okay,
which one? The
No, don't. Oh my God. Don't. This is not Halloween. This is Christmas. Don't do that.
You know what?
He's got big tonsils.
Well, you know what? What's so funny is like,
well, I gotta.
God, that scares me.
Go ahead,
what's
Mrs.
funny with the Wizard of Oz that went from black and white to color. The way I read how they did that, and it was fascinating. They actually lit it for color. It was in color, but they made They made the inside of the house. They painted it all monochrome,
Black and white.
black and white. So it was all shot in color. Dorothy was a stand-in. You only saw the back of Dorothy. When went to open the door and you saw the color world, that's when Judy Garland came in the full colored outfit, and you saw Munchkinland.
Yeah, the black. It was black and white till 1901.
So it was actually all shot and colored. Yeah. I was being
Shooter,
serious.
I love you because see that is an ABC style comedy joke, but it's the ABC from 1992, back when it had a soul, and he knows what I mean. Oh, by the way, for people who don't know, the ABC in Australia is the equivalent of the BBC. It's not like the ABC in the United States, which is owned by the mouse.
Australian broadcast.
Now let me say hello to Whoopa Troopa. He's come in at the right time, but I won't. I want to stop y'all for a second. I need to stop y'all. Y'all,
thank
horses,
God.
slow your horses down. Your hose too.
Yuri.
This we talked about Miracle on 34th Street, but we're also I want to talk about Christmas Carol specifically with Lisa in a minute, because I think Mikey mentioned a specific person's name.
Which one?
Well, I think the 51, but I'm getting the number. I want to finish the point here. They go back to cover Miracle on 34th Street and some of the older classics of the older Christmas Carol. Like when it came out at the time, Ted Turner killed classic black and white movies in a very bad way. You remember when Turner Classic Movies went through this big and colorized all these movies over time? What was your reaction at the time when that started?
I wanted to vomit.
Kill them all.
Okay.
I mean, it sickened me. It was just wrong. They looked horrible. And if somebody I had somebody say, well, I won't watch a black and white. Well, shame on you. shame on you.
I can't stand it when
Whatever.
people say that. Can't
You know,
stand
then don't, but don't fucking ruin them for us.
it. Right.
Oh, wow. Emphasis added. So
Yes, emphasis added.
Jess, you
Swearing
have not
at
missed it.
Christmas
We're
is
kind of touching
acceptable.
on that right now. But welcome,
Swearing
Jess.
at Christmas is acceptable under these circumstances. Absolutely, Mrs.
And I'm also not feeling great, so I'm a little salty tonight.
a little touchy. A little touchy.
Yes.
Well, I will. Let me make it maybe a sports ball analogy when they start changing some of the rules.
Thank you, Amanda.
What?
No,
What?
sorry, that was to Amanda. Keep going. I'm following.
Well, I said sports ball, and I heard, because usually when I say sports ball, people go crazy. But in all seriousness, it's like sometimes when you have that rule change, like I think like I call it inbreeding play with National League and American League. Whoopa will know what I'm talking about. It's like inbreeding with your family relations. It's like Kentucky or something, that type of thing, because it's just not the same. And so to me, like interleague play just destroyed the tradition of Major League Baseball. I guess what you're saying is, when there used to be two leagues, American League, National League. Never the twain met until the World Series.
But America's a nation. I don't understand.
It does not matter. Major League Baseball, the Chicago Cubs never played the Chicago White Sox unless they met in the World Series. The New York Yankees, it was separate. And that's the way baseball had always been. But when they did this inbreeding stuff, basically there's no reason to have leagues anymore. Now all that tradition's gone. So to me, baseball is like, I guess in my term, to me, they've just ruined and bastardized all the tradition of baseball. It's kind of like, I guess, maybe you people that really like the black and white classics, is by colorizing it ruined what you consider
good analogy.
No, yes, but I think it's more than that. You're taking somebody's work. And not just the director, and not just the actors, but the lighting, the makeup. They use special colored lipstick so that the color would be right, and all that stuff for black and white. All that work, you're sitting here and taking somebody's creative process and pretty much saying, I'm going to do it this way because I don't like black and white. No, you don't do that. It's just the same as when they're taking now and editing parts of other shows, movies or whatever, because they're uncomfortable. It's
it's also just irritating to the young. This is also something you and I have spoken about privately, Mrs., and a little bit publicly, where you say, what about Gojira 1954? Oh, that's got subtitles. I don't like it.
Yeah. We gotta put English words on there.
I want to go to sleep. I want to hear words speaking so I can go to sleep if I want.
Well, then don't watch that when you're trying to go to sleep. Watch Star Wars.
That is really strange that you say that, Dad, man, because sometimes we're so sympathetic. Most of the time we're so simpatico, but a lot of times there's also a lot of times we're very different. And I like that about our friendship. And for me, the easiest way to fall asleep is listening to people speaking Asian language where I don't understand it. It's just tones of voice and a pattern. And it really, really helps. Whereas
we watch Ghost Hunters here to go to sleep.
Yeah, good choice.
That's good.
It's a demon. Okay, good night.
Yeah, I used to watch history, but the missus didn't like it, so it's like, hey.
Well, because I would go to bed with like a benign show on ships, and wake up to World War II.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, the boom booms. The big boom booms.
Like no, we can't do this anymore. It's just not good. Not good. I'm not going into detail, but just not good.
Mr. Angel, this is why it's good that you do not live in Spain. Iberia. But the dubbing, I appreciate the art of dubbing because I do a little bit of VO now and again, but I really prefer to know exactly, and the missus and I agree with this, and I think Amanda would agree with this too, if we were looking at people enjoying the Deadpool movie, if they didn't, or movies, there's two coming up on the third, if they didn't know English, they'd like to know exactly what the screenwriter meant and what the actor who creates a impromptu line meant versus an interpretation.
That's why I refuse. I absolutely refuse to watch dubbed anime. No, screw you. Crack off. Go jump off a bridge or something and unalive yourself.
You still have to be careful with subtitles.
Oh yeah,
because even with
fan dubs.
Squid Games on
Mhm.
Netflix. I know
Mm.
this isn't Christmas, but I'm going
Right.
to say, okay. Then I listened to Korean content creators talking about the subtitling on the Netflix Squid Games,
Mm.
and they're going, "That's wrong. I mean, they just
Yeah.
listed everything that was inaccurate. So even subtitles, unless you're doing it straight from the script,
Mm.
Yep.
are subject to interpretations, and people are going to put cultural stuff in there. You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
like, the big thing was changing. I don't know. There was something in the anime that always become donuts in
Right.
America.
God.
Well, let me
it always
the
becomes,
rice
God.
balls.
let me try
Pokemon.
to let me try to
Yeah.
catch up a few
This
things.
donut.
They call rice balls donuts? They
Yes.
call rice
Yeah.
Rewatch Pokemon
Yeah.
from here in America, and they're eating rice balls, and he's like, I really love a jelly-filled donut. And I'm like,
Wow.
You
the
gotta
hell?
be kidding me.
That's,
what
yep.
the hell?
Yeah.
Because
See,
they didn't
I'm
think
into
kids,
old
because they
stuff.
didn't think kids would understand
Yeah.
what a rice ball is. Sort of like how when they did Sailor Moon, the relationship of the two girls had to become they were cousins, even though they were rubbing all over each other. That's one hell of a cousin
Yeah.
relationship there.
Well,
Oh,
we're
hello,
going to get it back
Squeaker.
to
Hello.
we're going to get it back into the Christmas standpoint right now because I really want to get back on the Miracle.
Can I do a segue though for that?
Yes,
from
please.
animation and the gals will understand what I mean. Okay.
Right.
I wanted I wanted a Captain Harlock 1970s Christmas special. Just
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Just one. Captain Harlock
Yeah.
Space Pirate. That would have been magnificent. A pirate learning the miracle of Christmas spirit and doing
Right.
something for that would have been a great story.
One of the things, let me say hello to your Muslim uncle who's in here. He
Yes.
kind of about colorization, if it helps children watch it. Doesn't have a problem when we
good
switch
point.
a movie from sub to dub because the girls couldn't read fast enough. I get that and understand that. And some people are okay with the colorization. It comes to everybody's decision, but I do understand the tradition though of keeping it black and white. So
Yes.
Well, you know one of the only reasons
and then
the
Squeaker says
Frankenstein
sub all the way. So folks, that's a big debate we have in this house: sub or no sub, and it's
sub.
It's a really thing. So
thank
there
you,
are actually some, and my
Yeah.
oldest could tell you that the dubs are as good, if not better than
Cowboy
the subs.
Bebop is probably the best out of all of them, but that's not
Yep.
Christmas.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to what we've got here.
Anna and the Apocalypse.
Hold on
Sorry.
1 second. Hold on 1 second. We got a
Mr.
next
Angel.
guest here. Hold on. We got no.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I told you I'm punchy. I apologize.
I know you are. But listen, Killer Rabbit, are you still here? Killer Rabbit, are you still here? Please step to the front of the line because we have a new first-time guest on this channel tonight.
Oh, excellent.
It is a wonderful person we've gotten to know that's
Yes,
coming through the Mrs. Chats a little bit, bumped in elsewhere. A streamer on the start herself, and you probably have seen her around a number of other places here. It's the great Sci-Fi Mombi. Hello, Sci-Fi Mombi.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful. I just
that
got out of a really cool concert with my daughter and all of her classmates. It was wonderful.
Oh, that is so awesome. I love hearing about things like that. That is so awesome. But first and most importantly, happy birthday to you and happy birthday to Killer Rabbit from Space.
Hello, happy birthday.
We have
Thank
two
you.
birthday people.
Happy birthday to
So
you.
let me do the
Happy birthday.
happy
to you.
birthday to you.
you.
Happy birthday
to
you.
Happy birthday, Killer Rabbit and Sci-Fi Mombi.
Yeah, that.
Happy birthday
to you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's been a fun day. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, wonderful. And we get to cap it off. We celebrate birthdays for a week or a month at times around here. So, hey,
Oh, yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. But hey,
I got a question for Mombi before she kicks in. Mombi, does the last word in your username refer to the Oz books?
You know, I get that question all the time.
I'm
Actually,
sorry,
no, you're fine. No, you're fine. Sort of, because
Good.
that character always scared the crap out of me as a kid. But it's actually a hybrid of mom plus zombie because my first podcast was with my sister, and we were two mic'd up mombies because we both have sleep disorders.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. And then I found out Carrie Fisher is one of my idols, role models, mentors.
Gods.
I don't know what you'd call her, but
Goddess.
Goddess. Yeah. Billy calls her Mombi.
Oh,
yeah.
That's sweet. I did not know that. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a mash of all three of them together.
So it's a triple portmanteau. I love that. That's beautiful.
I know, Killer Rabbit. Isn't that awesome?
Yep,
Did you see the whole list, though, of who we share birthdays
and y'all
with?
heard about it on Mrs. Show today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mrs. with the birthday special, right?
Well, I do birthdays every day, so birthdays are always special on my morning show.
So
Bob Barker, Frank Sinatra,
and Connie Francis, Sheila E., Mayim Bialik.
Bialik. I love Mayim Bialik.
Actually, I saw your tweet earlier. I saw something earlier on Twitter that I guess Nancy Sinatra's anniversary, her husband, was today.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, I was like, wow, that's cool.
It's crazy.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember who else. Regina King. Birthdays today.
Bob Barker.
Did I say Jennifer Connelly? Yeah. Bob. You know what? You know what's funny about Bob?
What?
Bob and I are from Springfield, Missouri.
Really?
Ah.
Yes. And I actually met him a couple times.
Really?
I met him once. Of course, you meet somebody once, and then you get to see them again. And he would come back for our Price Cutter Tournament of Champions golf tournament here for the PGA.
Oh.
And I worked for our CBS affiliate here, and I got to meet him. He's totally awesome. And I said, we share a birthday. He's like, oh, really? And, he was kind of excited about it. And then he came back like 2 years later. And we just had, a quick conversation. Hey, you doing great? Like to watch you on TV. But yeah, he's totally awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hooray!
Well, that's awesome.
It's neat when you meet somebody and they don't disappoint you.
Exactly.
Well, Masters saying that you share a birthday with the appearance of Guadalupe in Mexico, which is a great honor there. So.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Very cool.
All right. Well, you take care, Mikey. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for your input. I did want to get us back. We were on Miracle at 34th Street, and we were talking about colorized and standard. And then some other people have talked about, I guess, the different versions of this. So I guess, is that kind of a controversy as to, I do want to talk Star Wars Holiday Special too, briefly.
Yes!
But Jess had asked about the Miracle on 34th compared to two versions. And also, I think Mikey mentioned the point about a young Natalie Wood was in the original and played an important part.
She plays the little girl.
She played the major part.
So y'all, I know not much. What do y'all think about that with the movie and comparing the two versions? Is there a big difference?
The remake sucks. End of story.
Okay.
I agree. There's like my thing is, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right.
But
I colorization is very controversial. A lot of people don't like it. I get it. I like it. I think it just enhances the experience of the original movie.
Yeah, and by the way, Mikey Seuss 4, who is a good guy and does some interesting, very interesting and very salient work on his own channel. He's got to go good night, so I'm just going to say good night. And if I don't catch up with you later, Mikey, Merry Christmas, Happy Yuletide, or anything else you care to support and be involved in during this holiday time.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was so nice.
And when they say they're comparing the two, they are comparing the 1994 to the original black and white version, right? Yeah.
Right.
That, hey guys, look, John Hammond is now Santa Claus and his reindeer are now going to be freaking dinosaurs. And let's not even get into Mara Wilson and her acting as the kid. What the hell are you saying? I can't understand you. Stop mumbling, child.
That's what
killing me.
The big thing is just the quality. I mean, I don't care if they remake things. I wouldn't care if they remade It's a Wonderful Life if they did it good.
Right.
And they chose the right actors.
Yes.
That's the key, and the right director.
Doing it to do it because we got to update this. No.
Oh, and we got to change how we prove that he's Santa Claus, because the post office would never be like, screw this. Let's just send them all to the guy at the freaking jail or at the courtyard.
I know somebody that worked at the post office. Yes, they would.
Well, to agree with everyone who's just spoken, and I'm not getting.
By the way, hungry. The important thing is what Mikey noted before he went out. We're outnumbered.
I was about to agree with him.
I was
about to agree with him.
I like that. But go ahead.
But the thing is that when you look at Christmas tales and Christmas legends, in a way, going back centuries, it is via spoken word and then later the printed version of these tales. The Christmas tales are very much some of the first pop culture, popular culture. I mean, a Christmas Carol was involving things that were going on in the day of Charles Dickens, and he worked them in. But to have them be looked at as anything less powerful is a bit of a diminution of the power of the Christmas tale. And I really love it when a show does something right, and I really love it when a Christmas movie does something right. But when someone is just trying to cash in on what someone else did right, that goes against the very essence of Christmas, where you're taking money you might spend on yourself and you're spending it for someone else. You might be trying to cook something for yourself and you think, no, the children are hungry, I'll cook for the children. Right. And there are certain aspects philosophically to Christmas that I think must be there for it to be a good Christmas movie.
Okay.
Commercialism.
I agree with that. No, commercialism. Well, yeah, we can have.
Boy, isn't that the truth?
I do want to touch on something that came up that triggered my memory here. If
you poor kitty, are you okay?
That's okay.
That's Lisa. My kitten. He's a talker. I apologize. Hold on.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay, because I saw it in the chat. Lisa and I talked about Christmas Carol before, some of the older versions.
Sorry, I just
Mikey had mentioned the Alistair Sim in the 1951.
Alistair Sim. Sim.
I think, Lisa, didn't you mention this one to me before?
Yes.
Best Christmas Carol ever made.
Well, Lisa, what was so good about this one, Lisa? What made it different? See, you and I talked about everything I look at is from the George C. Scott reference. But what was brilliant about this one, do you think?
Well, it's 1951. Alistair Sim, perfect acting. I think being black and white with the shadows and the light. Plus the story. I don't know. Something you have to have your Christmas present to be a really good, bountiful character for me to really like the version. So when he shows the starving and the children suffering underneath his cloak has to be such a stark difference to his bounty. And that excellent point. That moment to me makes the movie or not.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's definitely one for me to watch. I did not know it's there. I knew it had been done a few times, but not that many. Like I said, to me, Christmas Carol is George C. Scott, and that's the only frame of reference I've had. I did not know there were these other things out there. So,
they're all the same theme. It's just how they show you the story that's slightly different every time. And also another thing to point out is how Tiny Tim is portrayed, of how sickly and weak he is.
Excellent.
And how loving the family is. The devastation of the father once he passes. That has to be done perfectly for me to like it. And I think Alistair Sim's in 1951 portrayal captured everything that makes that story great for me.
Right.
And then there's other versions that I liked as well. George C. Scott was actually like the fourth version that I liked. But then in 1938 there was a actor called Reginald Owen, and that's my second favorite of the Christmas carols.
Mickey's.
And then 1935 there was Seymour Hicks.
Okay.
So the better versions were older than my 1951 Alistair Sim.
Interesting.
Because there's hundreds of them, or not hundreds, but there's a lot of versions.
Yeah. Wow.
See, I take and differentiate to me there's like two types of Christmas carols. There's the original Christmas carols that are faithful to the book, faithful. And then you have the ones that are like Scrooged.
Yeah,
Or
the
like
fun versions.
Loose
Yeah, I get you.
interpretation.
Lucid, thank you. I
Yes.
couldn't think of the word. And I kind of like to separate the two when I'm talking about them because there's some. I mean, I love Scrooged. I love Scrooged. It's like one of my favorite Christmas Carol movies. But there's also the traditional. I'll call it the straight, and like they do. You have straight plays which are non-musicals, and you have musicals. You have the straight Christmas carols, and then you have the comedy ones. Kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do.
I kind of have to separate them because I think that's apples and oranges, even though they're coming from the same source material.
Yes. Well, to prove your point is like the movie Pride and Prejudice. That's based on Emily Dickinson's book, whereas Bridget Jones's Diary is a spin-off from the whole idea and concept of Pride and Prejudice, Emily Dickinson. So, and I liked the change or the twist with Bridget Jones's Diary. So I get what you mean by Scrooged. It's like a twist, but it has all the components of the original story, but it's just slightly manipulated to tell the story a bit differently.
Right, yeah.
I mean, when it comes to A Christmas Carol, it's what you like. Like, I love the Mickey's version of it. I think it's really well done. I obviously have a soft spot for the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yep,
I really like that
one. A lot of people like that.
I like Scrooge. I like the Alistair one. And I actually like the 1970s Scrooge. Not Scrooged up with a D, but just Scrooge. It has the song Thank You Very Much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me because he died. And everybody's singing about the fact that he's dead. I love that one.
Yeah. No,
right.
But there's so many versions of Charles Dickens.
Versions. Clean out your ears.
There's so many virgins in A Christmas Carol.
Now who would like that hungry?
I'm sorry, I swear to God, you put a G in it instead of an S. At least it wasn't me this time.
Well, Mrs. and I are having talking difficulties today. So.
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
So am I. All right. We're all
That's
in the
me
same
every
boat.
day. Wait a minute. Words are hard.
Well, he's coming back at me for the hardwood thing.
I mean, Shooter's got a thing there. I mean,
Yeah.
I can see your nipples. If I was Charles Dickens, I would want to see your nipples.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. It's all good. So obviously y'all all like black and white. Then y'all all like black and white. See me, I black and white is a challenge for me. But hey, we'll
fix your eyes.
No.
Because it's not a color.
Look at their
Dadman.
Yeah.
What is your favorite science fiction action movie aside from Star Wars? Starship Troopers, something like that?
Probably Starship Troopers, yeah. Starship
Imagine
Troopers,
somebody remade it as black and white. How would you feel?
No, not they remade it. That they took that film
Yeah.
of it and just made it black and white. Just stripped it of all its color. Remaking it, you can make, but they just said, we don't like color anymore. We're going to make this black and white.
Or even do it to Star Wars for that matter.
Yeah.
Oh, Star Wars in black and white would be horrific.
Yeah, I know exactly. So okay,
Star Wars without the music would be horrific.
Yeah. Well, folks, let's do this. We talked about some of the classic movies. We talked about Miracle on 34th Street a little bit. So you in the chat, if you got more you want to say about it or about Christmas Carol, please do. Lisa, I really thank you for sharing what your thoughts were about Christmas Carol. I really wanted to get that. The panel, if y'all want to keep talking about Miracle on 34th, we can keep pulling it apart. But no, we do need to talk about
Miracle 34th that I didn't get a chance to say. Was the lighting and the mood with the black and white, especially when they found their dream home at the very end, and the lighting and how it cast onto his cane at the very end would like send chills. And you can't deny it. You can't deny Maureen O'Hara. So that's my 2 points about Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay. All right. Well, and just know we have time for as long as the panel will give and go into this. We can come back to White Christmas, but I think what I need to do here, since we still got about 13 to 15 people here, I want to go ahead and tell you what my 4 favorite movies are. Christmas movies are.
It's about time.
Yay!
Die Hard, Die Hard, Die Hard, and Die Hard.
Hard, 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 and hard.
No comment.
No comment. Sorry, Sylvester Stallone.
No,
We're not circling back to Sylvester.
All right. So anyway,
here
you
comes.
go.
Get your list out.
All right, here we go. Here's where we go. All right, Dadman's. Now, some of the honorable mentions that I consider as these. Hold on, I'm gonna twist this around. Only Die Hard 1 and 2 were Christmas movies. I am not going to pine on anything Die Hard tonight. You have got to come back a week from tomorrow, Wednesday night on the 20th, where Daisy Blossom and I will spend the time talking about Die Hard, and especially, is it a Christmas movie or not?
Yes.
So bring your opinions. Get ready for a knockdown, drag out. Come, bring your dogs, neighbors, drunks, everybody else. Let's have a good time with that one, so that. Oh yeah, I have a book version of A Night Before Die Hard. All right.
You're on
my honorable mentions: Trading Places, which is one that we mentioned earlier.
That's on your list.
Yeah, it's on my list as an honorable mention because it's just, it does have enough of the Christmas tie-in, the drunk Santa in there. Just really, you couldn't escape the Christmas movie with it.
Okay.
Nightmare Before Christmas was a movie I'd only seen a couple years ago with the missus because I refused to watch that as a youngster, and took marriage and 25 years to finally decide, okay, the missus wanted to go see it. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get popcorn. And actually I liked the damn movie. It was cute. I was too guyish at like 20 or something. It had to mature a little bit for that. So I really liked it. And it could be either Halloween or it could either be Halloween or it could be a Christmas movie. All right. Now, the problem is I'm right here right now trying to multitask, Lisa, and I know you're going to be able to hear it. So I know you're going to say, Dadman, you're multitasking.
Do you want me to talk so you can multitask?
No, actually, I'm doing this for a reason. I'm actually doing okay with it. Okay.
I'll be very quiet then.
Another movie, a couple of movies are the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special that came out a few years ago. Do y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
That was a really surprising one. A lot of the stuff of the Marvels and all we hear disappointing, this, that, and the other. But they really, it was sweet. It was Christmassy. It had that feel. And I just really liked that. Mrs., do you remember watching that one with us, right? And it was really well done. One of the others, we got The Polar Express with Tom Hanks was a good one. Good plot, good music. Mrs., that's the one the kids won the prize on, right?
No, the one that won the prize for was
one.
They won the prize was the Jim Carrey version of A Christmas Carol.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Didn't we already talk about the Star Wars Christmas special?
No, but we will.
No. Whoa. Somebody take Hungry's fucking geek card out because damn well it ain't called the Christmas special. It's called the holiday special. Get your shit right.
I know. But you know what? The thing is, I don't believe in taking the word Christmas out simply because, your Muslim uncle is Muslim.
Okay.
I've seen him agree with this.
It has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that they don't celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Life Day, so it's a holiday special.
It's a holiday special.
But we know the meta. The meta content means it's a Christmas special.
Let Dadman get through his list. Let Dadman get through his list.
I'm going to shut up.
All right, here we go. All right.
I'm muting.
Yeah, I haven't gotten beyond the whatchamacallit, the honorable mentions. So, all right, because I'm still multitasking. So it was good. Home Alone. Okay. You guys, I love you guys. So anyway, like Masters all said, it was special. It was good, and Sonny has said it was the only good thing since Infinity War. Okay, so the Polar Express was I mentioned there. Daughter loved it. Yeah, exactly. Had to buy it these days. All right. So
read the book first.
Okay. Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about Polar Express.
Okay.
I hate that movie.
All right. Well, everybody get different things, but hey, this is a surprise one, and remember, Mrs., you will remember that. Yeah, Dad, man. Wait till you ain't seen controversial yet, Masters. Klaus. You remember that one a few years ago, Mrs. Klaus?
Yes, that one was good.
Yeah,
that was that animated. Where was it from? Oh, it wasn't American. It was not from the USA. But it was a good movie.
Yep. Well, yeah, it was. It was. If you want to look it up while I'm looking, so we can do that. But yeah, but it was like I think it was Norwegian or Northern European, but it was really unexpected. It came out of just out of nowhere, and really was a good movie. We were entertaining with us and the kids.
It is a 2019 animated film by Sergio Pablos and Carlos Martinez Lopez.
All right.
Oh, you want to know what it's about?
No. Where was it? Where was it at again?
And it streams on Netflix.
Oh, but were they? I thought it was okay.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. Well, while you're looking about that, let me reveal number 4 on Dadman's top 4 Christmas list. All right. And feel free to opine in the chat, and the panelists are going to let me know what they like or don't like. All right. All right. So number 4, let's see. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Share screen. Here we go here. And number 4 is Christmas Vacation.
Great movie.
That's my number 1.
Christmas Vacation,
Spain.
Close. Yeah, go ahead.
It actually, I believe it was Spain.
Yep.
The company that did it.
Yep. So I remember it came out of a different country, was a different movie, but it's definitely one, if you have not seen, check it out. It's on a lot of honorable mentions, the movie Klaus. Well, on number 4 here was
Klaus
Christmas
with
Vacation.
a K, by the way. Klaus. Klaus.
Yep.
Best quote from that movie: "Eat my rubber."
Yeah. I still like the cat eating through the Christmas lights, or the just this one. Why does the tree smell like gunpowder? Just all kinds of stuff with this movie. Of course, you had cousin Eddie. Yes.
Wasn't Elaine from Seinfeld in this, and she was freaking out every time?
She was the rich girl, next door neighbor.
I thought that was hilarious. She's like, I'm living next to a bunch of bumpkins.
No, yeah, and you got Randy Quaid out there, cousin Eddie,
Randy,
with the crapper from the trailer down in the sewer.
I like Randy. I don't want to hear any bad words about Randy.
First kidnapping.
Amanda.
What is a quote from the movie?
I love his rant. I had it memorized at one time, and the only thing I can remember is "Where's the Tylenol?" from now on.
Yes. Oh yeah, when he got "Where's the Tylenol?" I love when the police busted the doors in, came in, all this other stuff, and then they're all frozen, and Beverly D'Angelo's hands right on his crotch, and then they're froze there, and then she goes to shake hands, just like takes a hand off, shakes a hand, puts it right back where it was. It's like, oh gosh. Oh, that was hilarious. So, I mean, it's definitely a good feel-good movie, good laughs. To me, it's one of these movies I had to watch in parts. I have trouble watching it all at once. It's one of those that kind of grew on me like The Fifth Element did over time. You've got, do y'all, you mentioned a favorite scene from Sci-Fi Mommy, but does anybody else have any particular scenes that you really, really liked? Of course, we had Brian Doyle Murray, who shows up in this thing.
Oh, he's really great.
To see him walk in dog chains was hilarious.
He actually is.
By the way, here's the scene I was talking about.
Yeah, here's the scene I was talking about right here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, he's
The
Bill
funny
Murray's
thing
brother.
about Brian Doyle Murray is he doesn't look like his brother. He actually looks like the persnickety guy. I'm sorry, I've been up way too long. The persnickety guy in MASH. He looks more like him with a bit of weight on.
Ah, yeah.
Well, you know, he is a cheap line, no good, rotten, flower flushing, low life, snake licking, dirt eating, inbred, overstuffed, inward, blood sucking, dog kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat ass, bug eye, stiff leg, spotty lipped, wormed head, sack of monkey shit. He is.
He is.
Hallelujah.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Holy
Where's
shit.
the Tylenol?
There you go.
Oh, Amanda.
There you
damn.
go.
Priceless. Priceless.
Dang.
That was one of my quotes.
I'm
for the
a
holidays.
movie buff. Sorry.
Of course, you had Johnny Galecki in this, and as the young Rusty, because that was always a weird thing with these vacation movies is they kept changing Rusty and Audrey, and was that Juliette Lewis? I think there was Audrey in this one. So, and then of course you had the mom from Everybody
Doris
Loves
Roberts.
Raymond. Yeah, she's in it. So a lot of cameos, a lot of famous people.
Is that a
we had.
Snortopoopas fur coat?
Yes.
That looks like it.
I'll take that.
Well,
Oh,
then he can breathe
don't
easier.
say that. No,
Well, then
that's
he can breathe
awful,
beautiful.
No.
Why wouldn't you?
Look, she just wants the fur. She's not saying we have to club them and then take it. She just we can just shave them.
Maybe a cousin
God.
or two.
I swear to God, I feel like I am in a rerun of King of Queens right now.
It's Snort's great grandfather.
You're
Let's
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Leia would say too.
see. Any other great thoughts or memories from this movie that y'all may have?
I think the pool scene is hilarious, especially when, well, she's not his niece. The little cousin catches him looking out the window funky, and she's like, "Oh, it's Santa Claus."
Jeez. It's yeah, it just really was really cool. And then of course, he gets stuck up in the attic because he falls through. Everybody runs off, leaves poor Clark behind, and he's up there freezing and watching the old home movies from years past. So there's another great scene, like we said here. You gotta love it.
He looks
gotta
at the
love
neighbor.
it.
Shitter's full.
Yeah. Mr. Angel's put a link to a trailer out there for a horror.
No, that is a horror film.
I know it's
That
a
is
horror
a
film.
horror film.
Horror
That is not
films
a
to be
Christmas movie.
Bullshit, because Krampus is a
Ah!
goddamn Christmas movie, and that's a horror movie, but that
All
is
right.
great.
Did
Well,
you guys
well,
like
that's-
the part where the old aunt wrapped up the cat for a present and the Jello
Yes.
mold?
Yes.
Present.
Everything that
Yes.
Aunt did in this movie is
rockets,
priceless.
red glare,
Yes.
bombs in the air, and she starts singing the national anthem in the movie. So
the reference to George and Gracie was
Yeah.
the best. Grace, she died 30 years ago.
oh gosh. So
Oh,
all right.
what was it? They ask
Oh.
her to say the blessing, and she recites the national or the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes, exactly.
Oh God, as a Catholic, that wounds me. Jeez.
Oh,
And not
my
only a
goodness,
Catholic,
so-
I mean an Irish Catholic, and Amanda may know the difference. But dang.
Well, this movie also had Beverly D'Angelo, of course, Chevy Chase, Juliette Lewis, Johnny
Lisa
Galecki, like I
laughed.
mentioned,
She understands.
Randy Quaid.
Oh,
Randy Quaid. E.G. Marshall was in this also. Doris Roberts, as we mentioned. Pretty much, people that we have in here. So,
Great
you know,
choice, Dad Man.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Hey, well, thank you for that.
You see, the thing I really love about Dad Man is that, and this is also true of the misses, is that they can be totally innocent and enjoy all this playful stuff. And then when something hits their last nerve artistically, they go off. And it's just like a Christmas family dinner. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it.
Darth
And I
Maul's
say that as a
awesome.
compliment.
There you go.
Well, I mean, you have to say that, Amanda. You've gone off 5 times already.
Who, me? Yeah.
Wait till y'all
I
have
am
not heard
not
anything yet.
opinionated, okay? I don't want anything.
Which you just said in a declarative manner. That's beautiful. Scrabble words for Christmas, everybody. 5 syllables. No waiting.
Scrabble's like school. Forget it. No, No way.
Thank you, Lisa. Go away.
No way. I can't even type in chat. Why would I play Scrabble?
You type very well. You type very well, little Missy.
No, it's all
Wait,
AI generated nowadays. No one types.
Yeah, I know.
I type.
All right,
I type
are
all
we
the
ready
time.
for number 4? Or
Yes.
do we
Well,
get
You
more
number
just
about this
did
movie?
number 4. Do you not know how to
No,
count?
number 3. I just keep making numbers up. I like to make up words.
Those damn accountants.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm off hours. I'm off work. The brain shuts down. The missus asks me the same damn question on the weekends.
Exactly.
That man.
What?
Your brain's
What?
always off. Don't even try
Yeah,
to play
well,
anybody in this chat.
between 8 and 5, it's on. But after
Why
that,
would you do math after hours? So I am not doing Scrabble and you're not doing math.
Exactly. Damn straight. It's too much work, But hey, all right. So let's see. That was number 4 on my list. Yes, exactly. All words are made up. Exactly. And on the Dadman channel, we specialize in it's our goal to make up new words and new language. So, all right. Now,
Now that it's Christmas Day, we're going
to. It looks like there was a sequel to this one. That's a surprise. So, number 4 is going to be a little bit interesting. Number 3. Number 4 is Christmas Vacation. Number 3 is Krampus.
I love this movie.
Krampus.
Oh my God, I love this movie. Shut the fuck up, Hungry. Shut the fuck up. Get the hell out. Don't even go there with me. I will put you in your place.
Krampus. Yeah, I had to cut.
I hate horror movies, and I actually liked it. Hungry.
Yes.
Damn it!
Of course,
it's a Christmas movie,
dude. When the Jack in the Box, yes. Oh my gosh, I love that scene. It's so great.
Oh, and of course, I got this guy in here. This guy who just.
I realize why you guys like Krampus because you're all parents. That's why you like Krampus.
I have a cat and a dog. I've never had physical kids. Okay.
Well, see,
okay,
but see, listen, Hungry. The thing that with this version of Krampus, I think that was really, really cool. It was you may think it was just a kid. It's not. It's like the whole thing is Krampus is punishing everybody, and even the adults, because we learned from the grandmother in this that the punishment was really at her family and stuff. And he left her alone, and so really it was like everybody. It was not necessarily targeted towards the kids specifically, like the myth and all that the legend is currently. It kind of took a bigger, wider spread. It's like everybody was guilty of not having the Christmas spirit, so then they all had to pay for it. It was really interesting the way they did it. It was not targeting the kids. Now there were some scenes with the kids that they were part of the disappearing and stuff. Of course, you had the aunt here that's was annoying as anything, but then at the end, she was kind of redeemed in her own way. But it was really a good movie. It was one movie that actually at the end of it, I sat there and I've got to thinking is this real or what? Because when the ending scene is you have, you don't know whether, they're all together like nothing had ever happened.
In case you haven't seen it, you just trust me. The ending is not what you're going to think that it is. What makes this, for me, such a great movie is it's rated PG-13. So you really don't see a lot, but they give you just enough to where you think you see stuff and you're like, this movie has to be rated R, but you never actually see it. They give you just enough that your mind can finish what they started. And you're like, oh, crap.
Yes. And we got the bell. It was here, and then of course, like you said, the elves. Oh God! When everybody cleared out when it was the elves,
the gingerbread men.
Gingerbread men. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You would never look at gingerbread cookies the same again after that. So, Mommy, you said you don't like horror, but you did like this one.
Yeah, I did. Just the story of it is interesting because I didn't really know the story of Krampus unless I went off of Seth MacFarlane's version, American Dad.
No,
so this was different. Yeah, it was good.
No, well, cool. Anybody else? You watched it with me, but you were kind of like indifferent, right?
I wasn't sure what to make of it. It was a movie. Um,
Thank you, Mrs.
I'm not gonna was
Yeah.
I'm really
So they only had
tempted.
3. Go ahead.
I'm trying to I'm trying to no, it's nothing. It was a movie. I can't find the chat anywhere. I was looking for that clause and I've lost track of it. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, that come and fly at your face. You will never.
No.
And the dog ate it. The dog ate it. But go ahead, Mrs.
I just thought it was just what it was.
Yeah. But yeah, the dog ate this one. It was the gingerbread guys everywhere. It was.
Hey, it's better than Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Shooter
Wait a
saw it.
second. MST3K Jack Frost is, or sorry, Riff Tracks. Jack Frost is very funny. Their version of it is very funny. But it has to be riffed. It can't be watched by itself. So,
Yeah.
you know what I
Thanks
mean.
for the suggestion. I'll try and watch Krampus. I never have.
You really should.
I will
Okay.
try.
Exactly.
It's not a horrible movie, but it's no,
It's
not.
something to experience.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Just keep the Christmas spirit in your heart. You'll be fine.
I'm sorry I'm not very talkative tonight. My mouth is
No,
really
you're-
hurting.
Thank you for being here. Thank you
You're
for being
welcome.
here. That's so. And then we see some of the images.
Dadman
Now,
just said you're going to be on this stream and smacked me once. So
Oh,
he did not.
Megatron.
It's a joke. Everybody, that was a joke.
Oh yeah.
He has her in handcuffs chained to the chair in front of the
No.
stove.
Oh, God.
I was
Yes.
just thinking
Nah.
of him spanking your bottom in a playful way. That's all.
The word
Look at her now.
playful, save that comment, Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's an
Playful.
electric fly swatter. Oops.
Well, I'm actually surprised that Megatron may not have seen Krampus, but yeah, and yeah, I understand that though. Yeah, Krampus is actually violent with the background, historical person behind him, and you shiver if you learn. Yes, I understand. It's but I think this kind of the American thrill is you know, some of the nostalgia, the
Yes, baby. I
kind
know.
of the scary side of
It's
things.
good.
So, but yeah, absolutely. But that's number
saying-
3. That's
Were
number
you
3 on
saying
my
that
list.
to Dadman or the cat?
My dog.
to the dog. Oh, by the way, wait a minute. Here, Amanda.
Come on, baby. Say hi.
Oh, the putty. Oh, the putty.
This is Fizzgig. Hungry.
Oh, perfect
There.
name. Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal.
Yes. Yes. Up
Okay,
there.
Amanda, look at the
I
chat.
see it. I see the chat. Okay.
Oh, sorry. My
oh,
screen was
Jesus.
small.
Hold on.
I thought it was a cat.
Cookie.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Aw.
And
Give the
goodbye.
puppy treat.
That's
nice.
my little
Thank you.
that's my little chihuahua. Her name's Fizzgig. You'll like my cat's name, Lieutenant Savick.
Oh,
Cool.
I'm a big Kirstie Alley fan, aside from her predilection. So that's You know what I mean.
I know exactly. Trust me, I've seen the Netflix special with Leah Remini.
Well, let's go with number 2 now. Number 3 was Krampus. Well,
Dadman's got to do a number 2.
yep, number 2. Well, guess what, folks? This is going to be interesting. And like I said, it's this one was a little bit of a hard call for me here, though. It was now you people are probably going to laugh your heads off and stuff like this because Hungry Boy probably already knows me better than anybody else right now. Well, the missus does, but I mean, he's made comments about other things. Number 2 is. Hold on a second. I got to stop a video real quick. Sorry, I don't want it playing. All right, and we saw it in chat earlier about the Home Alone movies, but not 1 or 3. It's the best one. This 2, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Yes. It's
Oh,
my
you mean the
second
one where they
favorite.
just copy paste and made the same movie, just put it in New York? Oh yeah, cool.
Oh,
But they
God.
had Tim Curry.
I understand that.
Oh,
Tim
my
Curry-
God.
What makes this movie to me is Tim Curry.
Who's
Nice
Tim
one, Lisa.
Curry? Oh, I know who he is.
Yeah.
Tim Curry
Frankenfurter.
makes this
Here, no,
movie
no,
in
no.
the hotel. So
Donald
it's like,
Trump was in this one too,
yes,
right?
he was. Yes, down the hall to the left or to the right is what he said in the movie. Yes, exactly. Home Alone 2 and Lost in New York. Yes, it was a copy and paste. A little bit different though. You still had to fight the villains, but you know what? even if you didn't like the beginning, like the bad, because see, I tell you, there's parts of it I didn't like. Poor Kevin once again gets put down because his brother was a jerk. Instead of his brother being the one really punished, he's expected to have to apologize to everybody too, and yet he was getting embarrassed by his brother. He deserved to get knocked down. Unfortunately, took out everybody else on the stage, and and then the fake apology from the brother, and so poor Kevin had to pay again, and
I just remember seeing the beautiful New York Christmas lights and the decors and just how beautiful the hotel room was. And
oh yes,
wasn't there some kind of creepy weird lady in the park, a bird lady?
The bird lady, yes, that was the one with the bird lady. Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I mean, it's a good movie. I do find it funny, though, if you do watch the movie with the commentary on it, they literally make fun of Chris Columbus copying and pasting and redoing the same movie. I was like, they're even like, okay, so the bird lady is the shoveling snow guy from the first one, right? Oh, yeah, well, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. See, this is at the end.
That was cute.
That was one of the ending scenes that we had here with that. So, but yeah, they had the. Of course, the great.
But you liked second Tim more Curry. Than the first one.
Yes, I will say mostly because of Tim Curry.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Tim Curry.
I will give you Tim
and Adam Sandler, Schneider.
Rob Schneider. Yeah,
Rob Schneider. The two of them to me made this movie together.
Okay,
go ahead, Amanda.
Okay, so Tim Curry's great in this, but where Tim Curry's great, Macaulay Culkin died in this movie.
What?
Okay.
Pay attention. The innocence and a kid defending his home and really being able to play that part. He doesn't give that in this movie. I mean, just compare the lines. Where's mom? I miss mom. Like, there's emotion in that one. You watch this, he's in a trunk and he's like, where's mom? I want my mom. Like, he's very deadpan in his acting. In my opinion.
Actually, that I have 3 brats. I mean, children. And that's what actually happens to kids. I mean, they really kind of
lose the magic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They grow up and detach and become independent, and they become brats and they talk back.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be literally like a year or 2 after the first one happens, is what they said in the commentary. So
it's a year. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like. Okay, I don't know. Macaulay Culkin's acting in the second one just looks like I'm here for my paycheck because I'm famous now because of the first movie.
And he was having all the kids were having a lot of home life trouble.
Yeah, and I get that. Yeah. I do. It reflects off of it. And I will say that the traps are a lot more mean in this one than in the first one, where it was a little bit more slapstick.
Yeah.
So more, Amanda, that would mean it would be more like 1980s to 1990s British comedy Ab Fab, Absolutely Fabulous, than the original film.
True.
Look at those flowers.
But Tim Curry is the way he walks up to him, he's like, we got your limo and your pizza.
It's at the Plaza Hotel.
And not to mention the marbling and all the the aesthetic of that. Just one picture you have is what I like. Everything behind the guy you like.
That was all Trump. Trump owned the Plaza Hotel at the time.
Oh, really?
Lisa,
that's why he appeared in the movie, because he made a deal with Chris Columbus and the producers that if they used the hotel, he had to be in there somewhere.
And there are few men who look better in a cravat, not to be confused with a dickie. That's different. A cravat than Tim Curry. He looks magnificent.
Spicy and saucy tonight, Hungry.
Pardon?
Hungry. I'm pretty sure he looked good in a dickie thanks to the Rocky Horror Picture Show too. So
no.
I guess he'll look good in a clown suit, but hey.
I win.
No, I'll tell you what. Honestly, I don't know. You guys out in the chat, you guys on the panel that like Criminal Minds specifically. The show.
Amanda caught my vibe.
One of the creepiest things I've ever seen with the show Criminal Minds, and I didn't watch it very often, but the missus had it on one night, and I had to walk out because it just. Oh, they had him in a 2-part episode, and he was. So made up, like disgusting to the teeth. I just was like, he was so good, so realistic. I couldn't watch it. I was like, I had to walk off the. I was like, no, you got to turn this thing off. It was like too realistic.
Look, Tim Curry is a Christmas miracle. He really is, because you generally have two kinds of actors: serious actors and character actors. And Tim Curry can do both. Few people can do both.
Look, Tim Curry takes every B-rated movie he's ever been in and gives it that B rating.
I know. I'm sorry. I've lost it now.
What did I say?
No.
I want you all to know that I'm hearing this in stereo.
I'm sorry,
I don't understand what's happening.
Okay,
I love you.
in the movie, he
Amanda, you said it right.
Okay.
They need a crowd making that Angels with a Filthy Mind or whatever the damn tape is. It's been
Filthier Souls.
Your souls. Because there's a whole thing in here. Because a little bit earlier in the movie, Tim Curry's spying and going in there. Macaulay Culkin runs into the bathroom, inflates the clown, puts him in the shower, has his uncle's bad singing in the shower playing on a recording. The cougar, get out of here! You know, there's a little pervert on the slap you silly. And he sees Tim Curry right there. He didn't know it was all fake. He screams out. So that's why the pizza pie and all this other stuff. So they're coming back up. The credit card had been denied fraud. So now they're coming up in force here. And so Macaulay Culkin's playing that video again. You were here last night, weren't you? Yeah, and you're smooching with my brother. And then he started Boney Bob, little Mo with the gimpy limp, Cliff.
They all look at the security guard because his name is Cliff.
Yeah.
No, it's a lie.
Yeah, because I think it's actually, you've been smooching everybody. Snuffy, Al, Leo, little Mo with the gimpy legs, Cheeks, Boney Bob, which I really want to know Boney Bob's story. I'm just saying. Cliff.
Hey, Amanda. Amanda, I got a slight little tune for you.
Yes, baby.
I'm Mr. Tim Curry. I'm Mr. It.
Gosh, you guys,
Now get on your knees and tell me you love me.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing right there. Yeah, it's like, I love you. You got it. Come on, you got to do better than that.
Stay in your rooms. This is an emergency. There's an insane guest with a gun.
Yeah,
oh,
dang. It's hilarious. Sci-Fi Mommy, any other things with this movie that you like or may not have liked?
When Catherine O'Hara is walking New York trying to find Kevin, and she comes up to the cops, and she's like, you know, do you have kids? He's like, yeah. And she's like, wouldn't you be out here doing this? And he's like, well, yeah, ma'am, but I would leave it up to the cops. And it dawns on her, oh, I know where he's at, because he has that thing about Christmas trees.
Right.
And he's in Rockefeller Center. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I will be honest. Tim Curry as an actor and Catherine O'Hara as Catherine O'Hara is the only reason I watched this movie.
I loved it when she slapped him.
Yeah.
Catherine
Is
O'Hara.
this sad? It's sad because when I watch Home Alone 2, I turn it off after Tim Curry's gone.
No, I don't think that's wrong.
I love the curled lip on that actress.
Yes, she's great.
I don't think that's wrong, Amanda, because sometimes I do too. Look at Rob Schneider there with the little what? It's like look at that poor Cliff.
I actually met him. Cliff. I met him by accident. I
met him too.
Who's really? Mm-hmm. Did you meet him at one of his dance clubs?
Wait. Who are y'all talking about? Who?
Rob Schneider.
Oh, really? Okay.
I met him here in Springfield at the Blue Room Comedy Club. He came through on the circuit. I have a T-shirt signed by him too. He stood with me and my sister, Big Red, and he actually hugged us, and it was like the end of COVID. He didn't care. He just it was
good for him.
Let me tell you, our husbands were looking at him like hands higher.
Yeah.
Wow. But he's hilarious. He's got a really good shtick.
His stand-up act, I mean, the people who complain, again, Christmas Miracle, the thing about certain people is you can complain about what they are forced to do in a movie, but if you see their stand-up act, they are incredibly different.
See, this is one of my favorite guys. This
He
I
wets the
don't remember
bed.
all he played in, but yeah, he wets the bed. But the uncle, like the cheapskate uncle, this guy was good in other things. I don't remember from what, but it was hilarious to see him. The
Kieran
cheap
is
uncle.
on Succession, isn't he now? Or
Not
was?
sure. Not sure.
I think he's the brother that went on to Father of the Bride and Succession.
Well, all I know is I like Cheapskate Uncle was great in these movies. It was hilarious. You better not ruin the vacation your father spent good money on. It's like I kind of like when he was spouting back like, "Well, you cheapskate." It's like, yeah, typical. Of course, Catherine O'Hara. Yeah, here I'll put a gratuitous shot in here for you, Hungry Boy. There you go, because I know we agree with Catherine O'Hara, especially Beetlejuice and many other roles with her in it. So,
well, she's in.
Now you did the roles.
No, that was the guttural growl. The roll of the tongue is
that was on the level of Squeaka almost with that one, my friend. You really did good with that one. I will tell you that with that one. So I know you would like that. And of course, everybody's dynamic duo of incompetent gangsters. Come on. The computer's decided to go on strike over there.
Yeah,
no.
Don't look at me. I got no power over this.
No, it's my computer's like it won't shift off that particular screen there. There we go.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, because it was giving you the sight of Catherine O'Hara. So
I mean, Catherine O'Hara was actually in a horror TV show, which I'm not going to mention because it's the Christmas season.
Yeah,
but she has done an amazing amount of material and voiceovers. She's in all. Oh God, don't laugh at this, Christmas. Amanda. Don't. I'm gonna say she's an all-rounder. That's an industry term, but please do not laugh. You know what I mean.
Yep.
Now,
Kirstie. She's very talented in many ways. Yes, I know.
Now, Kirstie Alley's an all-rounder in the other way, but
Well. I am going to wait. I know Lisa had to step away for a second. When she gets back, I will name the number one. But listen, I thought it was a pretty good movie overall. I mean, as sequels go, I think that they did it really good. I thought they really tied. I couldn't figure out how they would tie it in with Christmas again, especially with them being on the road. But they did a good job with doing it. But again, I do believe that this movie was made by Tim Curry and Rob Schneider. I really think that star power really helped it. And I believe they had the Smucker's great jelly voice guy as the Mr. Duncan of the toy.
Yes, he was. Diamond, little fact. Joe Pesci in the first Home Alone, when he was talking about he's going to bite all of his little fingers off, do you know that he actually bites Macaulay Culkin in that scene?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Oh, that's awful.
And in this movie, there was a mishap where he actually did get his scalp burned a little bit in that scene where he has to dunk his head in the toilet.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I said, the traps in this one were just like, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. You guys are dead.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are dead.
Like, you guys have been killed like 3 times over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. I got you. All right. So, all right. As soon as Lisa's back, I'll announce the number one movie of all.
Gremlins.
I have.
Oh, I love that.
I would have said Gremlins 2, but then I realized Gremlins 2 wasn't a Christmas movie. So, but yeah, it's all good. So, folks, 4th was Christmas Vacation, 3 was Krampus, 2 is Home Alone 2. So, yeah, go ahead.
So since we're waiting anyway, dudes. While we were doing my thing, because we were talking about Christmas movies, that I made the comment that there should be a zombie Christmas movie. We actually found out that there is a zombie Christmas movie called Anna and the Apocalypse.
Yes.
2017 British Christmas zombie musical film. I have to see this.
Yes, we did, like you said on your podcast earlier, we did talk about that. Yeah, that was just out of it goes to show you that they can come up with something in any way. If they want to.
Gremlins 2 is a more fun movie, I will say that, but it's not Christmas.
No. I know. I just ashamed that it's not, but it is a lot more fun. Start spreading the news. I just love it. I love it with Mr. Gremlin guy. Just just taking the lead there and having a lot of fun. So, sorry, I'm trying to reset a scene real quick.
So, did any of you guys ever get to see Violent Night with what's his name from Stranger Things?
Nope.
Dude, that was a great movie.
I haven't.
I think his name's David Harbour. Dude, you need to see that movie. That is a great movie.
Yeah, I'm getting the impression that Amanda's a fan of the Coscarelli Phantasm films as well as everything else.
Well, yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, listen.
Oh, shoot. It's great.
Listen.
John Leguizamo's great in it, too.
Yeah.
No. Oh, wow. And you wanted to see it. Okay. All right. So, hey, Horror Christmas. All right. All right. You can have it. You can mix it. Like we talked about some of the Halloweens and,
Well, if Lisa's back, can we talk about Little Drummer Boy for a little bit? Just like 5 minutes?
Yeah. Let me, should we go ahead and do my number one and then we do it?
Oh, sorry. I didn't, right. Sorry.
Number one.
I meant after that. I apologize. I'm a bit punchy. After number one. I
mean, we all know his number one is obviously the Star Wars Holiday Special. I mean, do we really need to wait for it? I mean, the joy he had when I made him watch that.
You mean the Christmas special, right?
I will beat the shit out of your Rocky Head.
All right, Rocky Head. All right, here we go, folks.
That's my new nickname.
Okay, the Dadman's number one Christmas movie came out 1996, the year that I married the great Mrs. Dadman Walking.
Yay!
This movie, I forced the family for many years to watch it till the kids got old enough to rebel, and the wife actually supported them and fought against me.
Oh, why do I have a feeling I know? Yeah.
This movie has been also mentioned in our chat tonight. It is none other than the great Jingle All the Way.
Oh my God, I hate this damn movie.
My favorite Christmas movie of all time, really. It's nothing but laughter.
This movie.
You got Arnold and Sinbad.
Get to the topper.
Put the cookie down.
Yes.
Okay, now wait a second.
Wait, it's turbo time.
Now, if anybody wants to accuse this channel of being an echo chamber, we just solved that problem right now.
Yes, I
don't think
my
I've ever
own damn
seen it.
drum.
You're lucky.
There you go, Masters.
The reindeer chasing him through the house.
And if your Muslim uncle is still here, this is one of the movies. What you've seen with these 4 movies are what I would consider my playlist that you had asked about a while back. These 4 are what I would say I could put a 5th on. My 5th is a harder call with it, but hey, yeah, you still want Turbo Man. Of course, nobody likes Booster, the sidekick, but this movie was full of stupid lines, cameo. Not only did we have Rita Wilson, Mrs. Tom Hanks, we had Sinbad, Phil Hartman, who was a comic genius there, Arnold himself. But we had Robert Conrad.
He couldn't save that movie.
What's that?
He couldn't save that whole movie.
No, he couldn't save it, but he was great as the motorcycle cop.
It's your soul leaving your body because this is his number one movie.
Kind of.
Yes, it is. I'm a sucker for cheesy movies and cheesy comedies.
He probably also likes that other horrible Christmas with the Crank shit.
I was about to say that. Is that on its list?
No, honestly, I was watching.
Or what is the other 4 Christmases?
Yeah, that Christmas of Cranks was on, and I did not like watching it with the missus, and we were bored with it, and I was trying to watch a little bit of it beforehand, and it was like really, really was.
So Mrs. had to watch Jingle All the Way for 16 years straight?
I have to watch it all the friggin' time.
Mrs., would you rather come over here and watch my number one favorite Christmas movie, which is White Christmas?
Oh,
yes, I would.
Choice.
Yeah.
That's it.
Perfect movie. Yep.
Thank you.
Christmas.
Yeah, but still.
Well, you guys probably watched the edited version. Is it White Christmas or Holiday? Never mind.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking.
I've seen both, but White Christmas is my baby.
But see, how can you argue with this scenes like this where he's going?
Yes,
because
I want to see Santa's fucking nipples that are hairy.
Well, he's a big dude, and then what I loved was one of the funniest scenes when the little dude's on Schwarzenegger's head, and he ducks his head, and the guy punches the little guy across the room, and it's like, oh, sorry, little dude. It was hilarious. So, Corey Cochran, those are good choices. Home Alone and the Ref are tied for first. The Miss and I did love the Ref though. That was a really, really cool.
I love the Ref.
Exactly.
I just like the fact that Dad's favorite scene is a little guy on top of Arnold's head.
No, not. I said one of the favorite scenes. This movie had tons of great scenes in it. See, right here is, right there is, right there, he's, he just
makeup.
Yes, Saint Nicholas. That's good. That's good, Stunning. God, you're on fire out there, Stunning. You're out on fire out there. But still, again, right here, folks, this is the great Robert Conrad. You remember, great actor here. He was the motorcycle cop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it was, of course, Schwarzenegger's character bumps into him like 3 times. What?
Conrad, for people who don't remember, he was the lead actor in Wild Wild West. I don't mean the crappy movie with Kenneth Branagh. I'm talking about the real show.
TV show. Right.
Yeah. No one talks about the crappy movie.
No.
Why would you even bring that up?
Yeah, some people only know the crappy movie.
Put the drugs down.
There was a TV show before the crappy movie? Huh?
1960s. It was perfect spy. It was delicious.
Yeah, man, I'm younger than you and I've seen this.
On constant reruns in my house because my mom and dad love that show.
Oh,
it's a great show.
Oh my gosh.
You just
I love that
50 years, Mommy.
I love the opening credits of Wild Wild West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, animated. Slightly animated.
We also had Martin Mull in this one.
Oh,
he's got those different types of mouths for those different substances. Look, right there.
But they because they thought he had a doll, but he didn't have a coupon for a doll. It's just this movie just, I don't know, it just started funny and just kept going funny, and just the mindless humor. It's another one of those movies you can just dump all your brain cells and have. And talking about a Belushi, we got a Belushi in here, that was in the chop shop area here. James Belushi here was a great add in this. So
he's an underrated comedic presence. He's underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
absolutely.
Well, he'll never live up to his brother. I mean,
sorry, that's my stupid phone. Let me mute.
Yeah, the rest of us are being professional and have those muted.
Oh, stop that, Amanda. Jeez, you busted me earlier with that. I'm sorry. I thought mine was turned off.
But yeah, it's you.
So, Sci-Fi Mommy, or any of y'all, are there any favorite moments in this movie that you have?
Yeah, the end credits.
Come on, answer the damn question, right?
That is for me. I hate that movie.
I like Sinbad in it, but that's about it.
See, even that name said bad.
Okay.
Sorry, Dan. Man.
What's really funny is on occasion Lisa said, I don't think I'm really funny. Thanks a lot, Lisa.
Well, so this is why today. Hey, this is why I have you guys on here, because we're kind of MST3K and me in a way with this.
Yeah, because he wants
I don't
opinions.
mind. Well, no, but still, honestly, it's fun because anybody could come up here and do a boring wall. This is what I like. Why? This is what I like. Why? I love it that y'all give me a rash of crap. I'll give it back to you on. And it's interesting. Hey, at least Masters agrees with me. Masters and Shooters seem to like this movie, and they were waiting for it.
Sometimes you hit, to use a Southern term, sometimes you hit your last nerve and you give a bit of crap back, and I love it.
I'll give it a try. I mean, what was the other bad movie that you liked? Krampus.
Krampus and Jingle All the Way.
Krampus is a great movie.
And I'll tell you what, I'd be willing to maybe, if I can find the time and figure out how to do it, maybe I could do a channel watch party for people.
All right, so before Krampus, did you see Rare Exports, Dadman?
No.
I didn't want to bring it up. Oh,
nope,
man.
I have never seen it.
Oh man, Rare Exports is an experience, and it does take place around the Yuletide season.
This, yes, Shooter. That's another scene I meant to talk about. Where not only did Arnold get put in to be this the Turbo Man replacement, Sinbad's character went and knocked out the Dementor guy and took his costume to get down there and came in. And when he landed on there, everybody's booing him, and he's like flipping them off with the arm gestures, you're number one and stuff like that. It was like, and the two anchors are like, was that in the script? Like, nope. But yeah, exactly. That was hilarious.
Well, improv often really improves a comedy movie, and people don't appreciate that as much as they should.
Well, improv done right, though, because we did see some problems. Like, I know that, like you said, 2016 was a bad, too much improv, but yeah. Go ahead, Amanda.
Oh, nothing. My nose itches.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying.
It's the smell of the shit from this movie. It's bothering me.
Bravo.
Priceless. Love it.
There you go.
We know who wins the stream tonight. Yeah, we do. Oh.
It's a good thing I'm not opinionated on anything, though.
No, exactly.
Couldn't figure that out at all.
Exactly.
We might have an argument about the 2014 legendary Godzilla, though, later on, you and I, Amanda. But that's not Christmas, so we can't talk about it right now.
The hell, Godzilla?
Okay.
Gojira is
Gojira. Let's spend a couple minutes finishing up this one, then we'll get some of the good stuff that y'all want to talk about, and others may want to talk about too. But that's my top four. Of course, we have Jake Lloyd, a very young Jake Lloyd in here, soon to be young Anakin Skywalker in about 3 years. So
I'm learning how not to act so I could be in Star Wars.
I'm trying to be nice to him. We gotta be nice to the actors, and we can't deal with bad.
The sad part is he actually acts better in this than he does in Star Wars. But of course, we all know that's because Lucas directed the prequel, so he went
and he wrote it.
That was great, but could y'all try to not have any emotion? That'd be perfect. Thanks.
I
want everybody to know that I directed these. I don't want that cool stuff when I had other directors do stuff like in Empire.
Nobody yet had emotion in Phantom Menace. So what? Hungry? You're losing it.
No. You know what my biggest Christmas miracle would be is if we could look at Empire and go back to Return of the Jedi, which was originally entitled Revenge of the Jedi,
right?
And actually have the moment that Luke takes off the helmet of Darth Vader, having him look like something scarier than Uncle Fester from the original Addams Family. That would be a Christmas miracle, and I would really appreciate it.
Oh, and here I was thinking you're about to say you wanted your Christmas miracle with Dadman in a hot tub.
Oi.
No, Lisa and you, maybe. Dadman, sorry, bro.
Honey, I'm too fat. Lisa's hot, though.
Lisa, okay, we can't say that because Lisa, I can't reply to that because Lisa will get uncomfortable, but I can verify as an illustrator, Lisa is actually a quite beautiful and gorgeous woman. I can verify that.
Zip it.
So are you, Amanda, but different
types. In that
everybody
roly-poly, you can roll me down the stairs sort of way.
No, don't say that. No,
it's okay. But hey, we got this. Hurtful. We got this movie. So this is my favorite. I'm glad to see Masters and Shooter out there had my back with that. The audience had emotion, in Phantom Menace. So thank you. So
it was retching.
All right, Mrs. If you need to, go ahead. All right.
Everybody, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm not feeling the best, so I am.
See, Diamond, see what you did with putting Jingle All the Way on the screen? Now you really just made her sick to her stomach.
No. My cap came off of one of my crowns, came off of one of my teeth, and it's really hurting.
Oh, God, that hurts
on your teeth.
So I'll be going to the dentist. So I'll be going to the dentist tomorrow.
Feel better.
So, yes.
So
are you able to have time to? I mean, we go ahead and leave, but put your links in there. Or do you need me to?
We can do that for her. We can do that for Mrs.
Okay.
I'll put them in real fast. They're not going to look pretty, but they'll be in.
All right. Well, take care. Thank you, Mrs. for coming on. Appreciate you being here.
Okay, you're welcome.
Now release her.
Bye,
Good night,
sweetie.
Mrs.
Exactly.
Good night.
I'm free, yay! The lie worked. No, I'm just kidding.
I believe you lied until I saw the tooth. Yes, and then I know we're going to have to pay something. But yes, anyway. So that's it, folks, with the top four.
Dadman's concerned
Wait,
here. Now
can
I
I
know we're
say
gonna have to
something?
pay for something.
Can I say
Yeah.
something real quick to Masters? I'm not sure yet about the morning program. I'm calling the dentist at 8:00. If I'm not going in until later, I'll probably just put the show on and it'll be a short one. But if I'm here, I'll put it on. I'll be here. But if I'm at the dentist, I will not be doing one. And I'll just tweet it out in the morning, whatever
We
it's
could
gonna
kill a
be.
rabbit.
So
Okay. So I love this name, except for I read it every time as Killer Rabbit from Outer Space, and I'm just now picturing the killer clowns from outer space actually brought rabbits, and then the white rabbit from Monty Python's Holy Grail is actually the rabbit from the killer clowns from outer space.
Okay,
How-
hold on,
I love
Amanda.
that.
Amanda, what do you think about Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I love that
must
movie.
ask.
It's so stupid. It's great.
Yeah.
Yay! We did an actual
We
big
did a
old
show on that.
in-depth dive on
Exactly.
that movie. I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Exactly.
That's
All
one of my
right.
favorite Halloween movies. Just like Santa Conquers the Martians is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah. I like that Ice Cream Bunny, Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny as a Christmas movie too. But let's go ahead and spend a few minutes talking about some of the good classic stuff that in a little more detail if you want to. But before we move further, let's talk about the Star Wars Holiday Special. Amanda
Stir whip, stir whip, stir whip, stir
Yeah.
whip.
Well, I know.
Hey,
I
Amanda,
remember-
this is me rubbing my hands together by the microphone.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
We Amanda actually hosted me, the missus, and a few other people to watch it a couple Christmases
You're very
ago.
welcome.
And I think I took a nap during it though.
Yeah,
It was
I think everybody did, which is why we
Yeah.
have to do it again.
even the one scene of Boba Fett, I don't remember much. I mean, it was just like mods there, and just it's like, what was the whole purpose? I mean, they try to do it like a general type
For
of
Grandpa to get a boner.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah, but it's like it was a
Did it work?
not really.
I think it did.
Okay, good.
I don't think so, but it was so bad though. It was like, and then Chewie the Life Day. It was so un-Star Warsy, really. It was just like
I
It
don't
was
think
a
I've
Carol
seen
Burnett show with big sci-fi costumes.
A
That's what it
bad Carol Burnett.
was. I love Carol Burnett, but some of the shows were not equal to the other of the shows, if you know what I mean. Actually, it was kind of like the Smothers Brothers with sci-fi costumes involved. And I love it though. I have to admit, I do love it. I've watched it 10 times. I do like it. It's silly. It's stupid. And I like Bay Arthur. Otherwise known as Maud. And I'm glad she got her singing element in.
Dude, Good Night But Not Goodbye is probably the best part. Yes, I do know the title of the song. Yes, I do own the I have, yeah, whatever.
the physical.
But first off, I own this on VHS.
Huh.
Yay. Two, that's one, that and the animated section are the two best things in the holiday special. I actually can watch those and be happy.
The introduction of Boba, the first time we see Boba ever in history. And it was messed up animation, but that was Nelvana working on a very tight schedule and unfair deadline. And it was still wonderful. It was delightful. The Cirque du Soleil moment, I'm not too sure about.
Let's talk about, what is it? Wasn't it Diana Ross was in it?
Yes.
Yeah, and Grandpa watching her. What was her name in that? I think her name is like Mermia or something like that. And Grandpa's all like, look at human. Oh, boner.
yeah.
It's like the only thing you actually understand, because for some genius reason they're like, hey, let's have the Wookiees talk but no subtitles, and let that be the entire show.
Yep. Well, good night, Mr. Angel. I see that you've got to leave. Good night to you.
Good
yeah,
night.
it's really, this one is just it's kind of like the thing, if you got to talk to it, at least throw it out there. But there was just nothing redeeming. Even the one scene where we got Boba Fett in the animated thing, it was not enough to save it to me. It was just like, oh gosh, it just was painful. But then again, I think it was indicative of the live action entertainment in the 70s, where there's a bunch of hippie crap and it just sucked. Because I mean, listen, the worst one was my kids. New Zoo Review. It's so good. They had the frog and this great theme song and stuff. And my God, we got one disc from Netflix, and I didn't even watch half the first one and send it back. I was like, oh my God, there's the acoustic guitar, love, peace, tree. It's like, what the hell? It's like, give me SpongeBob any day. You know?
Now, what's interesting though is a lot of people call this a Christmas film, but technically it's a Thanksgiving film because it came out in November. It came out November 17th, 1978.
I was watching it when it came out, Amanda. You are absolutely 100%.
Dude, it's as old as I am. Holy crap!
It's a year older than I am.
It's a month older than I am.
Exactly. It's still younger than me, baby doll. It's still younger than me.
Now, Lisa, did you ever get to see the Star Wars special? The Star Wars holidays?
And you went because it's like, speaking of old, here's Lisa's opinion on this stuff.
No. I want to know, because see, if we can arrange it, is it something you would like to see sometime? Just
Sure.
Okay. Well, we might see.
There's
if we
three
can...
now.
Don't do that to Lisa. Don't do that to Lisa. Most people hate it.
But Lisa is Lisa's adventuresome, and she's willing to try stuff and form her own opinion, you know, and that's what I respect with Lisa and a lot of people. That's what I said to Hungry. You remember, I like the Marvels, you know, and so
other people,
I'm all for giving people
a
chance to watch something and formulate their own ideas for things.
And other people, Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special too. I haven't gotten around to that either.
That one is a good one though. Yeah, go ahead. But go ahead, Hungry. Sorry.
I was just going to say, some people, honestly, who consider themselves horror and comedy fans, don't like killer clowns. So we have to just take a chance on what people will like on occasion.
You just never know.
Well, guess what? If it's on Disney Plus, if I can figure a way to get it run through, we might be able to have a private watch party or something. We'll see.
I mean,
wait. Is it this holiday special that we're talking about? Because Disney did their own.
No, he might be talking. He might be talking to Marvel. I wonder if he's talking about the Marvel.
No. Stop.
What?
Disney has a Star Wars holiday special, and it's all in Legos.
Oh, okay. It
where
depends on
they
which
add
one.
their sequels into.
Oh yeah, that's a cute one. Though.
And they named it exactly the holiday special.
Okay. Well, that one is a cute one though. If you've never seen that one, that is a cute one. I will say. But hey. But
I do love the fact that Lucas pulls his name from it, and his even though it was his idea, and he originally, because a lot of people have the misconception that Lucas actually had the Star Wars trilogy planned out from the beginning, which he didn't.
Yeah. No, he didn't.
He did not.
No, he did not.
And when the holiday special came about, Lucas was actually imagining a film about Wookiees and nothing else originally. Right. And then because of the height of Star Wars, sorry, I'm choking a little bit. CBS came to them and were like, hey, we want to do a TV special. And there was a lot of things that was supposed to happen to this, which would have made it great. But because of a lot of bickering and arguing, and a lot of Lucas's team pulled out. And even though they did try to CBS, I think, hired experienced variety show writers and producers. Bruce Valanche.
Who admitted he was on the devil's talcum powder from Peru the whole time he was writing it, and I'm speaking in code. But
I get it.
But yeah, the acts are very loosely, and I use the word loosely very well, linking together with the materials that revolves the Wookiees' preparation for Life Day. They take a lot of scenes from the original Star Wars and just throw them in there real quickly, and it looks like a half-assed job of, we got to get this out and ride on the hype of Star Wars. And the only thing that really looks like they did any time with it is the animated section, because it's all original. And of course, B. Arthur singing in the cantina was amazing.
Agreed. I will say, and Amanda will laugh at this, and possibly Lisa as well. Maybe Sci-Fi Mombi. It was almost like a Sid and Marty Krofft show that never should have been born.
There's a lot of Sid and Marty Krofft that should never have been born.
Sigmund and the Sea Monster. What a sucky ass show that
Like,
was.
great theme song.
Yes, the theme song was great. I agree with you, but the show was
Was
terrible.
it Electra and Star Girl or something like that?
Electra Woman and Dinah Girl.
Dinah Girl.
Mm-hmm. I admit I'm male. I like it.
I watched a little bit of it, but on a rewatch, it's just really
disastrous.
Bad. All of it's disastrous on rewatch.
Welcome to the disaster zone.
That's right. What's good for them for trying in the 70s.
Yeah. With no budget. Very low budget, Lisa. Very low.
It was definitely a different time back in there. You know, Studio 54, all the other stuff, Hollywood. Anyway, all the stuff. But hey,
did you guys
we get Carrie Fisher singing in the holiday special, so yay.
Yay. Yeah. What's that, Lisa?
You just brought that Studio 54 up because of that hungry joke.
I threw it all out there. Yes,
Good catch, Lisa. Good catch.
Yes, I did. So anyway. All right.
Lisa and I we are fossils from the
Cretaceous is one thing, Dadman. Experience is another. And so I'm speaking from the side of knowledge. So in case you were worried.
No, I don't worry. You guys are veterans. You're experienced people. You're adults. So it's all good.
Oh, we're adults, all right.
I'm just trying to clear my good name, damn it.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna make me adult today? Really?
Yeah. Well, we'll go back and redeem it after this thing. But we've been at 2.5 hours. Wow, this has been.
Can I give you a little bit of a list other than what you gave with Christmas Carol and
absolutely. Absolutely. Please, Lisa, tell us about some of the things that you like.
I think we missed the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Okay.
And then let's see, Frosty the Snowman, the animated.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever heard of Christmas in Connecticut with Barbara Stanwyck.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. What is that about?
I haven't seen it in forever.
It's about a magazine writer who would actually write beautiful recipes and show pictures of excellent food.
Mm-hmm.
But she was only a writer. She didn't actually know how to make the food or anything. So there was a contest, and it was wartime. So a soldier was able to come and meet her at her Connecticut home, which she didn't have because it was all a lie. And so there was this whole ruse of a event in Connecticut with her trying to be a chef when she's not, and she met this guy. She fell in love instantly, and there was a sleigh ride, and in the end, everybody knows she's a farce, but they all love her, and so she got to keep her job, and she got the guy, and all in black and white. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lovey-dovey movie, and I love it.
All right, well that's awesome.
But everybody should check out Christmas in Connecticut if you want to try something a little different.
Absolutely. All right.
Now I will agree. The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, great movie. But when it comes to my Santa Claus movies, 1985 Santa Claus with Dudley Moore, David Huddleston, John Lithgow, Burgess Meredith. That's my Santa Claus movie.
Okay. The one with Tim Allen with the little pixie girl or whatever that made hot chocolate for him.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see that, I cry.
Yeah. All right. Good night, Corey. Good to see you. Good to see you tonight, Corey. And Shooter says the Christmas
Chronicles. The Christmas Chronicles. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn as Mr. and Mrs. Claus in that is fucking perfect. Really? They are so God blessed fucking perfect. And they play off of each other so fucking
PG-13. PG-13.
I'm writing that down. The Christmas Chronicles.
There's 3 F-bombs right there. Oh my gosh, man! Wow, that's a strong recommendation.
That's a very highly strong recommendation.
And what was
Yeah.
the other one? The Santa Claus with
It's called The Santa Claus. It's from 1985. It's got Dudley Moore in it.
Got it.
Mm.
That's a really good one.
It's such a
Mhm.
great movie. It's actually one of the movies that I grew up on, so it is a Christmas must for me. I love it. And then when the candy canes and the flying and yes.
I got
And
it.
John Lithgow was so greasy and slimy in it. It's great.
You know, he's been in a lot of good stuff, John Lithgow.
Oh yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah. Now, worst movie
Yep.
of all time is the 2010. I think it's called like The Nutcracker in 3D.
Well, nobody likes a nutcracker, right? Hungry?
It's got honey. It's got Yahtzee rats in it.
Wow.
What?
That's
Like German rats?
yeah.
Yes.
How stupid.
And there's a scene in this movie after they just tell you that all the toys have souls where they take all the toys and they burn them.
No, that's terrible.
What the heck? What?
It's called the Nutcracker, and I can see why.
No. Oh,
Well, like she said, it's one of the worst movies ever. So, all right. So, Hungry, do you have any favorite Christmas movies in that sense?
Well, I unless it is badly done, I like any version of the Christmas Carol. I like all of the Rankin Bass Christmas specials, all of them.
Totally
and I'd say that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I like
sci-fi. Go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead.
I liked his picks.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Exactly. Well, there you go.
Totally agree.
Sci-fi. Do you have any? What are your favorite go-tos overall?
A Christmas Story.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I always wanted a Red Ryder BB gun.
I always wanted to get kicked down a slide by Santa, but I realized they don't build them like that.
And I was delivering Instacart the other night. I have an ornament of the leg lamp, but the person I delivered to, not only was their house gorgeous, but in the window they had a full-size lamp.
Awesome.
And my son goes, Mom, did you see what was in the window? And I totally missed it until he said, stop the car and look in their window.
And they have the leg lamp in their window. That is
full size.
Love it.
Yeah, it was totally cool.
Right.
Elf is another one I always go to. Of course, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And what is the other one?
Home Alone 2?
Nah. Although that plays all the time on cable, so you can never miss it.
Can't miss it.
It'll come to me like when we're done talking.
About it, while you think about it, Amanda, we've talked about some of your favorite ones, but I know this popped up earlier. What about Lethal Weapon? Is it a Christmas movie or not?
Hell yeah! If there's a gunfight in a freaking Christmas tree farm, it's a Christmas movie.
Lisa, sci-fi mommy, Hungry Boy, any thoughts?
Okay, it takes place during Christmas. There's a fight in a Christmas tree farm when they're doing the big old brawl between freaking Mel Gibson and Gary Busey. They're in a town that's got Christmas lights and Christmas decorations everywhere. And at the end of the movie, it's a Christmas dinner. It's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Like Die Hard.
Hold on. I'm going to shut up until Lisa and Mombi speak. And then I got something to say.
Now that's with Danny Glover and Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, it's set it around Christmas time. No, I just think it's set at Christmas time, and there's nothing of I don't know.
I get it.
There's no messaging that relates to Christmas, is my point. I guess.
Yes, there is. Hicks and Riggs become a family because they finally get together, and then they go have Christmas dinner together. And there's no one that's too old for that shit for that.
Well,
that's Thanksgiving.
people coming together happens
Christmas.
all the time. That's not really the Christmas message.
People fight at Christmas.
From my
Look,
point of view.
I'll be honest though. The thing is, it was written by Shane Black, who is a huge Christmas enthusiast. So he did play it up to be a Christmas movie.
Well, he also probably likes shooting people movies too.
Yeah,
And
look,
just
okay,
combined
look,
his two loves into that movie, which turned out to be a hit.
Look, what says
Yes.
Christmas more than heroin smuggling, special forces, and torture?
Exactly.
Merry Christmas.
I'm sure for many people it is a normal Christmas.
Well, we have a yes and a no. Sci-fi Mommy, what do you think?
Oh my gosh. I have to be the coin toss.
Well, we got Hungry Boy in reserve, so, but yeah.
He's gonna say no, and then I'm gonna have to beat his little rocky head.
You don't know. You never know what Hungry might say.
No, he's
I'm gonna
already
say-
hinted at it.
I'm going to say yes because of this,
Thank you.
the time of year it's set in. And of course, the tree, the Christmas tree farm with the. And the other movie I was thinking of was Bad Santa.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
That one was so wrong. I could never consider
That's
that
so
Christmas.
wrong. It's so good.
I couldn't even. That's so bad that it should just be like.
I
burned.
love
And
it.
I know we're only
I
talking
just-
movies, but
Yeah.
I'm a huge Family Guy nut. And I just
Yeah.
love all the Christmas specials.
Yep.
No,
All the
I
Christmas
just love
episodes.
Family Guy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Hun-
just love
love
Seth
it.
MacFarlane.
Yep.
All right, Hungry.
We're like
So-
sisters from another mister.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, I talk
That's-
about Seth MacFarlane being my husband. He just doesn't know it yet all the time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Hungry. Lethal Weapon. They split on you.
To be
Hold on. I'm watching you.
All right, now this is going to sound contradictory, but although I do not define Die Hard as a Christmas movie, I do define
I don't either.
I define Lethal Weapon as a Christmas movie because you're looking at the Mel Gibson character suffering through a lot of PTSD, and the Christmas miracle is he gets past it by the end of the film.
How
And that-
dare you? say that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. First off, it is the
You
first
agree
movie
with her
Alan
on one
Rickman
and
in it. It is the first movie we get with Alan Rickman in it, who is a treasure and a present to
He
every
is a
fucking family.
treasure. He did.
It ends with
I
a
love him.
fucking Christmas song.
Okay,
They say
Lisa,
Merry Christmas through the whole thing. It is a
Le-
Christmas movie.
Lisa and Amanda, and to all the women on the panel, I'm just going to say we are in a multiverse alternate dimension because I swear to God, I have
The
been
upside down?
engaged to Amanda beforehand with this kind of debate. Made you snicker. I made you snicker. Not
Yes,
just laugh.
but-
you
but-
split me though. I
Here
can't
we
believe.
go.
I see. I mean,
They say Merry
he's
Christmas more
backwards. I
times
think. But
in
go
Die
ahead.
Hard than they do in Lethal Weapon. But Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie because there's a shootout at the Christmas tree farm, which of course I say that Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie. But Die Hard takes place at Christmas. It is a
So-
Christmas party. It is Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I swear to
So,
God.
Leia
I beat your
Ramini.
rock.
It was love at first sight, is what Santa's saying.
Okay, Lisa, okay, I was engaged to Amanda, but you have my heart. Okay, you understand
Oh.
the difference.
Thank you. I just think, just because it's set in December doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Thank
See,
you,
and,
Lisa.
and honestly, I didn't think it was a Christmas movie
One
either.
line.
Although I did not put the Christmas Miracle with it, Hungry. But
Hungry. One thing proves that Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Now I have a machine gun.
Folks,
ho, ho,
guess
ho.
what?
Oh,
Yes, 2 movies use ho ho ho.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Ho 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 was
Yippee-ki-yay,
in
Merry
Christmas
Christmas,
Story. Ho 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 was in Christmas Story when he kicked the kid down the slide, and then 2 in Die Hard. It's a movie, but
You
folks,
people are terrible.
folks, this debate will only continue
I
next
love
Wednesday
you, but you
night.
people are
Stop.
terrible.
Next Wednesday night, I want every one of y'all here in the chat. Every one of y'all here in the chat, because Daisy Blossom and I are going to be talking about this movie, and she's going to be like, "Oh dear Lord in heaven, what did y'all do last week?" But come join us next Wednesday night when Daisy and I will be talking about Die Hard, and we will address that issue point
Hey,
blank.
Dadman,
and stuff.
is
So,
there
yes,
going to
sir.
be an abundance of caution?
Hey, only Daisy and I are going to be talking, so the rest of y'all, the worst it can be is you get timed out of the chat or banned. But hey.
I have a question.
Yes, Lisa.
You know the movie Meet Me in St. Louis?
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the movie is the most beautiful song ever, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, that she sung to her because they were about to move. Now, is that considered a Christmas movie? Because that whole Christmas scene in that movie was beautiful. Any takers on that?
Well, see, I'm not sure if one scene makes it. I think there may need to be more totality to the whole thing. I like most of the movie being around the time of year, a little more Christmassy stuff, but that would go a long way to making it a Christmas movie. I will talk about Die Hard too. Okay, I will.
But yes, I agree with you, Dadman. It is not a Christmas movie, but one of the best scenes ever about Christmas. Is in the center of that movie.
Well, see, Die Hard 2 is one where they set it around Christmas. You had snow, you had Christmas lights, you still had a Christmas song or two, but that was about it at the beginning. Throughout the movie, you didn't have the same like in the original Die Hard. So, but I got you. I mean, that's a good point. And,
has anybody else seen the?
Yeah, it's got that's the one with
one of my favorites.
Judy Garland.
Yes.
She gets engaged at the Christmas Eve ball. Her father, I think, decides not to leave St. Louis after he told her that they were moving like right after Christmas. Yeah.
That beautiful song.
Yeah.
And her voice is just timeless.
And there's a lot of people who do believe that Meet Me in St. Louis, since the majority of the movie is featured around they're moving after Christmas, and she sings Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and she gets engaged at the Christmas Eve ball, so they decide to no longer move. So yeah, a lot of people do believe that that's a Christmas movie. I actually watch it at Christmas time along with The Holiday Inn. So
yeah, and the gorgeous maroon dress she wore was stunning. Just love the Victorian. Oh, Gusher, I agree with you. You have to watch that.
All right. Well, I think we covered about everything I've wanted to cover. Are there any other movies that y'all want to cover, or that we may not have covered?
Mombi, what's your favorites?
Oh yeah, did you figure out that other one?
Yeah, Bad Santa.
The Bad
Santa.
Was
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So my number one is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and then A Christmas Story, then Elf, and then Bad Santa.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Any ones you hate?
Oh, Jingle. Christmas with the Craigs. I can't
the third Santa Claus movie.
By the way, folks, welcome to our panel of
I can't stand any of those Tim Allen movies. I'm sorry.
No, it was the Jingle All the Way. I know it's a tumor. It's tumor.
Yes, Jingle All the Way is a tumor.
Damn, it's one of the funniest movies ever. I'm telling you. But hey, that's just
I'm amazed that no one has called out It's a Wonderful Life yet.
Well,
as being bad.
That's on my classic list, though.
Or as being good.
It's good.
Well, we kind of talked about it earlier.
Yeah, we did earlier. I think you might have come in after that, but yeah, early on we had a few people talking about It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, honey, the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. Ugh. Actually, any Grinch other than
that one.
No, any Grinch other than the original animated Christmas special is just. Bleh.
Yeah,
100%. 100%.
You do know that they are in talks to make a second one, right?
No.
The scripts. Somebody's brought like 3 scripts to Ron Howard.
I keep
and
saying, don't be messing with Cindy Lou Who.
Actually, they're going to have to recast her. So yeah, she's a badass bitch.
I don't.
Probably unbelievable.
Did you all see what did they do? What that animated remade one that they did in like 2018
with Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah, where it's all like, hey, you know what? I really don't like Christmas, yet I keep going into Whoville to buy all of my groceries. And there's the song where they talk about he's got cockroaches in his smile and his teeth are pearly white.
But that's Kevin Feige.
I don't give a and the way that
Kevin Feige?
Yeah.
Kevin
And
Feige,
Feige.
are you
I
talking
don't
about?
care.
Both.
Huh?
Both of them. Both of them. So
Really?
Feige was the guy who was responsible for GB 2016 because he's an actor and he cannot bloody direct a film because he's letting the actors do what they want, which is what he always wanted to do himself.
Look,
instead of
I'd
being
rather watch
directed.
Godzilla run around with a
Gojira.
Christmas hat, burning up Tokyo, and calling it a Christmas movie. Okay.
Okay, now what do you think about Godzuki though?
Different time.
Oh, okay, that's from the
But I'm still putting.
1970s
I'm still pre-warning you now. When we do this, I'm gonna prove to you that Gamera is the best.
What about Mothra?
I like Mothra, but Gamera's best.
Mothra is.
We have some Mothra defenders around here, but yeah.
Mothra lost.
Mothra was the second highest rated kaiju in Japan by Japanese people after Gojira. So Mothra counts for a lot.
Look,
we need a Mothra Christmas special. That would be delightful.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Right.
Somebody's typing real fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to find if there's a Godzilla Christmas special.
Yep,
You
I'm
won't
putting a few
find
links
one.
in here.
You're not going to find one. It's not been done. The thing is, Christmas in Japan is celebrated by hipsters, not traditional.
Hey,
Japanese.
Ultraman has a Christmas special.
That's for foreign sales, but yes, I agree. Wait a second. Okay. When we talk later, this is not for now because I'm not distracting from the dad man topic. Okay.
Yeah, we've done that.
You and I are going to have to talk about Shin Ultraman, not Shin Gojira, Shin Ultraman.
Ultraman. I liked Ultraman. That was the 80s. I saw much of that back in the days, and I was like, that's kind of cool. So I would be for Ultraman. Actually, there was another series of it a couple years ago that I saw on YouTube or Sling or Netflix that actually I was actually about getting started into the series, but ended up getting busy with stuff, and all that, and just did not.
What was the name of the series?
But hey,
which one? Which one are you talking
I don't know.
about?
It's probably in the last 5 to 10 years. It's one of those things that I didn't.
The thing is about Gamera, because Shooter's bringing this up in the chat, and Gamera could make sorry. What?
Sorry, now I have Gamera's theme song in my head.
Oh, the one from MST3K. Gamera is really neat. Gamera is full of meat.
See, I don't know the English version, so I only know the. So
yep.
I'm just, but my Japanese is really bad. So here, Christmas movies. I got one that none of you will ever even think that it was one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time.
Oh my God, Sons of Megatron, you bitch! I love you.
Love Actually.
Oh God, I've heard that movie.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up, Hungry. I
mean, the only thing I like about that movie is the cue cards. The cue card scene.
With Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah, and I like the way everybody likes to plagiarize.
Coral. God, I can't even say Carl right. Coral.
I cry at that movie all the time. My heart breaks. That scene where she's all excited to get the Christmas present and she opens it up and it's the CD, realizing that he bought his secretary the present instead.
Yeah.
Like my heart breaks.
Yes.
And you just want to kick him in the nuts because he bought it first.
I've never wanted to hurt Alan Rickman so much in my entire life.
You take that back. You take that back. Have you seen Truly, Madly, Deeply? Have you seen that? Oh my God, I love that bloody movie.
Honey, honey, I am an Alan Rickman fanatic. I have seen Blow Dry, for Christ's sake.
That could be very dangerous.
Where he's got a tattoo of a pair of hairstyling scissors on his foot. I have seen.
Wow.
There are two things in this world.
Okay, that's more than I ever cared to know about tonight.
So Amanda,
No.
this means that even though I'm heterosexual, we are mutual Alan Rickman whores.
Alan Rickman and Tim Curry and
You
Darth
never
Vader were my
see-
first three crushes.
Well, you guys are too much. But hey.
Sense and Sensibility with Alan Rickman. His
oh my
voice.
God, Sense and Sensibility.
It's so-
Period.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that movie! Everybody in that movie. Oh my!
No,
my
you know, I'm happy with the damn SpongeBob movie, and you guys are talking all this high class stuff. So hey, no wonder Jingle All the Way.
Yeah,
is my
well,
favorite.
that's why you like Jingle All the Way. While the
Yeah,
rest of us like
exactly.
real
I want to
Christmas
laugh.
movies,
I'm tired of
so-
counting numbers all damn day and reading stuff. I want to
Dang
laugh
it,
and have
Amanda!
fun.
What I do?
Eagle Rider, hey.
Hey, Eagle!
How are you tonight? We're just wrapping up about my favorite Christmas movies, which apparently has caused some pandemonium. Number 4 was Number four was Christmas Vacation.
How the fuck does Christmas Vacation not beat out, lose to Jingle All the Way? What the hell is wrong with you?
Because Chevy Chase is not as funny as Arnold when he can't talk. You know.
Amanda,
When he can't talk, he can never talk. He's like Sylvester
I know, but I'm a
Stallone in
gag
porno.
humor guy. I'm a gag humor guy. There was more in Jingle All the Way than in Christmas
That was
Vacation.
the wrong time to say that, Dadman, after what I just said.
Did Conan do it for you or no?
Did who?
Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Conan O'Brien. I actually liked Conan O'Brien for the Tonight Show host, but you know.
Oh God, now I have Conan O'Brien as the barbarian in my head. Fuck off.
Schwarzenegger couldn't talk in Conan either.
No, he couldn't. But number 3 was Krampus. Number 2 was Home Alone 2 in New York, and the number 1 was Jingle All the Way. So maybe one day I can do a watch party or so. I got to figure out how to do that. I think there's a webinar.
Oh, geez, my appendix just busted. I can't make that.
I think there's a webinar function now that you can actually play something.
I need to slowly walk out of that
and not stream it.
Lisa. No, Lisa, I have to ask you, because we're talking about Christmas films. Do you consider Mr. Farrell, previously of Saturday Night Live, to be funny?
Oh, by the way, Eagle Riders like me.
Thank you.
I always had. I never found Chevy Chase particularly funny.
He's
Chevy Chase as Fletch any day.
Yeah, well, I agree. He defines Fletch. I agree that he defines Fletch, but on his own, normally, I was never as excited to see him as I was Dan Aykroyd or Bill Murray.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but hey, all the mileage
Bill Ferrell in Step Brothers was good because the writing, the whole concept was a good movie.
Yeah, and this is
isn't
where
there a Christmas scene in that movie?
I can't stand Will Ferrell at all.
I think there was.
Well, Elf is very important. Yeah, exactly. I think there was some comment in agreement with that assessment tonight. Oh my goodness! So we got 10 people with us here.
The thing about Farrell is that he generally goes for the snide and sarcastic, and there's very little of him versus Tim Curry, who can do snide and sarcastic. Yeah, Tim Curry can do the genteel and the humane, whereas there's never anything humane about Mr.
It's
Farrell.
Tim Curry. He's the one man on the face of the planet that made women want to go, yeah, I'm going to screw the devil. Okay, so there.
You talking about Legend, baby?
Yes, I am.
Talking about Legend?
Yes,
he was the only good character in that damn movie. Tom Cruise cannot bother to get a good actor.
Well, you know what? Wait a second, because I'm getting this back to Christmas, because he was the best character in Home Alone 2.
I have to agree with Amanda about Legend, though. He was hot.
Oh,
Dang, y'all.
And when he started talking, you're just like, wow.
It's the horns. I think the horns got y'all going or something.
It's the whole package, actually, damn man.
I got
he was Krampus in a non Christmas movie. That was Krampus, whom he played. But you know,
Mia Sarah didn't hurt either, though.
Pardon what? Pardon?
Mia Sarah? Was that the
girl? If they had you in that film, well, I would have liked it, Lisa.
No. I'm just saying the tiny girl compared to the big.
Now, Shooter's asking.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to articulate that.
Tim Curry was the devil in Legend.
He's the devil in Legend, and he's Rooster in the original Annie movie. And,
and he
still looks better in lingerie than I do, thanks to the
Yep.
Record Picture
Yeah.
Show. And
Yep.
And
There you
he
go.
also did at least 3 voiceovers in animated Scooby-Doo shows. And that's important.
Scooby Doo
because
in the Witch's Ghost.
Yes. Oh my God, that one is so good. That one.
Well,
is so
we're going to
good.
have to continue those another time because we are approaching the 3-hour mark, and
I
we are
know.
talking about Christmas movies, and we've
Tim Curry is a Christmas.
I think we've kicked. Yeah, I agree. He is. He's really he is a Christmas miracle to acting and to all the movies. I will say.
What did
And
Christmas
Marky-
bring you this year? Tim Curry and Alan Rickman. Bye.
There you go. Exactly. Everybody be
Hey.
happy with that.
Hey, Dadman, I want
Yeah.
a Marky Post 1979 Christmas special, and you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. I know. We'll put Jamie Lee Curtis right up there with it, with the cats in her hair.
You
for
know,
the
that's
fun
the
of
year
it.
I was born.
So
You youngin'.
exactly. Well, I'm sorry, Eagle Rider.
God.
We're you know, I hope you feel better soon. I know it's
Oh,
been a
I'm
rough day,
sorry,
but yeah,
Eagle.
we-
I'm sorry.
Come
we're
here.
actually getting ready to wrap up. We've hit the 3-hour mark tonight. And I
Mm.
And I got to be up
guys,
in 5 hours for work.
Yes, you stayed up much longer than you planned on.
You and
Amanda,
me
so-
both.
Yeah. Luckily,
Thank you,
tomorrow's a
Amanda.
short day. I just got to, tomorrow I only
Exactly.
have to work 4 hours. So that's why I just
Yay.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
I don't
we're
have
gonna
any
go-
vacation time left for the rest of the
Oh,
year.
no.
I don't
so-
get vacation. I work
Well,
in
Lisa-
fast food.
At
So
least it's only 18 days, though. If
You want-
you're
you wanna say-
if
you wanna
if
say
you're
bye to
calendar
everybody?
year, you only have 18 days.
Hello,
sci-fi.
Doogie. Oh,
I
little
know.
Doogie.
I can
The
tough it
Doogie's so
out.
cute. The Doogie.
Yeah,
I love the
People,
Doogie.
does this make you feel
better
better
and less depressed?
Good Doogie. Hello, Doogie.
Dadman,
Yeah, what's up, Lisa?
are you taking any vacation days? He's on
Yeah,
permanent
later this
vacation.
month, probably
Mm.
the week of Christmas. If you know, I know I've already gotten a few approved days off. They're giving us for free, but
He has her own
I may
gaming
take a
chair.
few other days.
Good
If
for
that
you.
happens, I would definitely be doing some day streams or fortnight streams if we're not doing something else around here.
I'm glad you got some time.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be have some time catch up on sleep, which is interesting these days. But hey,
Yay.
Let's sleep.
What
yeah,
is
I know
How's that?
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what they tell me. So
I
Yes.
yes. Ever catch up on that.
yeah, really. Well, I tell you what, with late night streams, I tell you, there is a market.
Shooter,
late
get
night
a
streams
tequila
out
for
there.
me.
There's a lot of marketing for late night streams, but sometimes I gotta get sleep every once in a while. So
Every now and again, he goes to work.
yeah, exactly. So folks, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We need to go because I do need to get some sleep too in a minute and make sure the miss is okay for tomorrow.
Yeah.
How long you been up? How long you been up, bro?
6:30 this morning, so it's about 18 hours. So
You,
that's not
I've been
good.
up since 4:30.
Yay! It's
Mhm.
yeah. I'll pay for it tomorrow, but it's okay. It's like the Poseidon Adventures, the Christmas movie. I am so glad.
You
I-
bitch!
Actually, they're right.
No!
Thank you, Killer Rabbit. You got it back to the Christmas movie. Thank you.
There were the
Dad-
ship upside down.
They're
down
on a
the
Christmas
ocean.
cruise. Everything goes to hell.
Amanda,
There's a-
all I got to
Yeah.
Amanda, all I got to say to you and Killer Rabbit, who I love by the way, so don't take this the wrong way, Killer Rabbit. Time for a Christmas bunny stew.
Either
Honey,
way,
I'm telling you, this is the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I'm telling you this
Yeah.
right
No,
now based
he's
off of that name.
fantastic. Killer
Yeah.
Rabbit's fantastic. I love Killer Rabbit. I'm only
Batman-
kidding.
See,
just
now-
we're wrapping
now-
up the show.
now you said this though.
No.
Well, no, you
No.
said the penguin one, but Batman it
Ah.
has Vince in it. Mr. Freeze it has
Batman
Schwarzenegger in it.
Returns is a Christmas
But
movie.
this has Mr. Freeze in it. It has Arnold in it. So
It has bat nipples in it.
yeah, so it's
It has
okay.
way too many nipples on
And
everybody.
too many ass
Anyway.
scenes.
Ah!
Exactly. There
Nice
you go.
one,
Thank you,
Mommy.
Sci-Fi Mombi. Wow, you should fit in here really quickly. Hey, all right.
But
but, hey,
you know,
let's get-
real
what?
funny thing about that movie, it actually isn't all the stupid puns or anything else that bothers the hell out of me about that movie. What bothers me is Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy getting jealous over his wife, which would never fucking happen. That's what pisses me off with that movie.
No, I got
Well,
you.
that goes back to not accurate to the comic books, and I understand.
Hollywood at its finest.
Yep.
Ah,
Well,
Mommy!
let us- We're going to go ahead and cut it off here, though, because we're at 3 hours. We do have to cut off. God, I could go all night with you guys, but I do need to cut this
She's
off. I know
on
people have
my
some
table.
plans. I know. Yeah, the dog
Your
wants
dog is a
attention.
cat. Your dog is
Yes.
behaving like a cat.
Thank you, Hungry. See, I tell you, friggin' this dog cat crap. Dogs Dogs have cat tendencies too.
Dadman, pull it up full screen. Let people see this shit. She's got the mouse.
Oh, it's so sweet.
She's a cutie.
It's sweet though. It's cute.
Lisa
and I appreciate the sweet. We appreciate the sweet. That's
basically if anybody ever wants to know why there's a second chair here, this is her gaming chair.
Yeah.
Aww.
So when I'm making my Ark survival videos for YouTube, because I do edited videos for YouTube and I do all my live streams on Twitch.
Hey, Jeremy.
This is where she sits.
Aw, she's a cutie.
Good to see you, Jeremy. You need to go back and watch the other 3 hours if you know. It's been a crazy.
We're not going to give you a recap.
No.
Recap. No. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Everybody who says that it's not wrong.
No, you got to come. You got to be here next Wednesday to find out about Die Hard.
I still think it's hilarious that even Bruce Willis looks people in the eye on camera and says, "This is not an effing Christmas movie."
Well, he's wrong too, and I'll fight him for it. Let me get my stunt double.
Okay, fourth is Christmas Vacation. Third is Krampus. Second is Home Alone 2, and first Dadman is Jingle All the Way. So
the disclaimer is that it's.
Would you stop and violently start pooping my pants?
It's my Dadman picks. All right,
it's not the rest of us. It's just
Amanda. Tell us about what you've got going on, if you want to. I
got stuff.
Yeah, I've got your Twitch link here. So
all right, so Mondays I've been doing Alien Colonial Marines with my buddy Feel the Hatred. Tuesday I do my podcast at 7 p.m. The rest of my streams
which I'm on, which you have me on. So
Wednesday can anywhere be. We're looking to do maybe the Fortnite Legos or Fall Guys. Thursday is Phasmophobia. Friday is Dead by Daylight. Saturday I do a Dark Descent into Horror podcast, and then Sunday I take the day off. And then on YouTube you're going to get either the VODs from that or my Ark Survival Evolved, which is exclusively on YouTube, which are nice edited videos. And you get to watch me run from dinosaurs all the time.
So you like horror movies, do you?
I like survival games too.
Well, now see, Sci-Fi Mommy, you want to say something about yourself too, your channel? So we got your link here.
We're doing streams of holiday movies. I think I'm doing Elf next. Now that I stole my adult son's laptop.
There you go.
And normally we do our podcast on Monday nights, and then I try to do like little supplemental reviews during the week, and we review everything, not just sci-fi. We talk about anything, but not politics or religion.
Well, that's very common, very appropriate. Yeah, these days. Yep, that's what we do too. All right. Well, thank you. It's great to have you on for the first time tonight.
No, I do not want to play Tribble.
No. Hungry, you got anything working you want to talk about, or are you just a private citizen, my wingman, and come on when I tell you to?
When you tell me to. When you tell me
Last time I checked, it was Lisa and I who told him to come on tonight. So
the women can tell me what to do. You cannot. Buddy,
that's not what you told me earlier. You know, jeez. Be that way. Okay.
That's because you were in the jacuzzi. But that's all right. That's a joke. That's a joke. But no.
So honestly, it is true. He wants Dadman in a hot tub stream for Christmas. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, hey.
Or maybe Amanda, I'm using him to get to the missus. You never know. But the situation is, it's Christmas. We can't make the naughty jokes too much. But I am on other people's channels to help promote other people's channels, and that is important to me. I do not promote my channel, so I'm not going to talk about it. Especially after YouTube ghost banned me for merely making one little joke about Batwoman. But you know, hey, if they don't want my custom, I don't give them the business. But being on this channel is a BALM, BALM, and it is an emotional surcease of aggravation, to use words like Charles Dickens. And I love everybody who has been here tonight. I adore Lisa. I have come to adore Amanda, and that's only because I didn't know you that well. And I already adored Mombi as well. And you know I adore you, Dadman, and that's all I have to say. And
Absolutely.
Mrs.
Yep, I know. And I'm actually pulling up her links right now, folks. She just had her 100 sub celebration the other day, 60 something on Twitch. So she's hit her goals in really, really short time. But hey, make sure you check out the missus here on Twitch at Mrs. Dadman Walking. What we're trying to ask is if you go over there and at least watch there, because get her view hours up. She's over two now. She has to get to 3 to be able to monetize. That's the last meter she has. So she's at like 2.05 now. So hopefully, go watch her, follow her, get over there, watch her on there. And of course, she's here on YouTube. Mrs. Dadman Walking, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. She's thinking I've known her, and the lady's tougher than nails. She's going to do that stream in the morning no matter what. The only thing would be is that they tell her the dentist is ready for her at 9:00. But I doubt that'll happen. So I would be watching. Make sure you get your notifications. Follow her on Twitter. But I would imagine she probably will be doing it in the morning.
Hey, Dadman. Dadman.
Mm-hmm.
Have Angawo sub on her channel.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
No, that would actually be an interesting idea if you could actually get them to do it. But hey, follow there 9:00 in the morning, daily positivity, something different. Come in, check it out, start your day off with something positive and nice. And thanks for everybody that's been there and hanging out there and helping her with this growth. So, so definitely support her with that. We appreciate everybody's help and everything along the way. In regards to my channel here,
wait a minute.
What?
You didn't ask me if I had.
What about Lisa?
Damn it!
I mean, we all know that Lisa's busy trying to figure out that to find the Sylvester Stallone thing. But
I'm sorry, I'm punishing myself.
That's fine. Hey, Lisa, how's that? How's it going trying to find Sylvester Stallone?
I can't believe it. I am so sorry. I am
normally
so sorry.
I don't push anything, but I am gonna push one thing.
Absolutely.
Under my name, it says Lisa from YouTube on Twitter. Mm-hmm. So if people could go and follow me on Twitter, and what I've been doing till Christmas is every day I will be posting a sights and sounds of the season, which will be a picture, but then also a YouTube link to a song that hopefully will put you in the Christmas spirit.
Oh, cool.
Oh, fantastic.
And nobody's clicked on the damn links, so everybody start clicking on the links to hear the song.
Let's do it now. All right. Click the damn links. We know
everybody go click on the links. Dadman doesn't need
Lisa,
to talk about
and I'm sorry. I mean, I was going to say you, but you know how sometimes you stare at something so hard and I'm so sorry because I was reading attention. No.
But if you want to get into the Christmas spirit,
I had to call you out though because you are one of the great people around here. You're the 24-hour Fortnite buddy that
Well, how were you supposed to know I did something new?
So I just want to make sure you get attention too. But yes, also make sure you follow Lisa on Twitter at Lisa from YouTube. So with that being said, also Friday night I'll have Hungry Boy back with Daisy Blossom, JT Kirk, as we talk about 2 more. This is going to be a hot episode, Unchained Woman and Planet of the Amazon Women. We got Gil Gerard, we got Aaron Gray, and Jamie Lee Curtis guesting in one of these episodes. So, hey, join us Friday night for that discussion. But before that, tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I've got Grumpy Old Ninja Kentaro Oe. I can't wait for him to tell me how to pronounce that. But we're going to be talking art and various different things tomorrow night at 8 p.m. He'll be my guest on here. We're just going to be hanging out with that. So join us for that. Move off into the art world here. Of course, what's coming up this month, after next week, on the 19th, next Tuesday night, I'll be talking with Alaska Jeff about Alaska snow and Christmas. That will be later at night, the normal at 10 o'clock Eastern, 6 Alaska time. Then on the 20th, everybody come here, Die Hard with Daisy Blossom, Flower Child, 8 p.m. on that. Come on. I will talk more about what I think about Die Hard. Come with your opinions and all. Join us for some fun and let it be chaotic. Bring everybody. Let's have 40 people here. Let's do something really crazy and different. On the 21st will be a second edition. Last year, for the first specials was with the great Squeaker Mouse. She agreed to do it again this year, so we're going to have that on 21st. Will join us for that. It's going to be a blast and a lot of fun with her. And of course, on the Christmas Eve with Master Maniac Mexico, we're going to be celebrating a German Christmas with Masters. So please come for that for something different. What is not on here is the Missus and I are scheduling a stream on the Saturday, the 23rd, where we're going to talk and chat, kind of like a chill chat, but she's going to put together a gingerbread house. So
that will be fun.
So folks, get ready for a lot of Christmas stuff next week. Please join us. Bring your friends, neighbors. Help grow both of our channels. Thank you for what you've done so far. Thank you for what you'll continue in the future. We appreciate all your support. I still wish we had as many people who are at the beginning for these closing announcements, because a lot of these are important to let y'all know what's going on and stuff. Most of the other things for this month are going to be just chill chats. I really have not even planned into January yet. So for a while, we may be doing a lot of impromptu stuff, kind of to relax and slow down the pace, because we've really been going crazy lately. And like I said, with football season, it's been every week with something. Now we have Buck Rogers. You may slow the pace down a little bit with the Mrs. streaming too. Some of these impromptu streams, like even tonight, was kind of a way, we put together fairly quickly and still have a lot of fun.
It was a quickie tonight, wasn't it?
It was a quickie that turned out over 3 hours. A 3-hour quickie at the end of it. So
I'm worn out.
3-hour
I know.
quickie.
Fortnite fun with friends. That'll be impromptus and stuff, unless we decide to do something. Late night with Dad Man Friends is something I really want to get back into. We need to get this going. But I've got to have. It'd be hard to pitch that late night with Dad Man and no friends. Like, hey, Dad Man, where's your friends? And friend. Yeah, or Dad Man and himself. That. So it's like, but hey, I know everybody's got
myself, and I.
we will get this going again, and I tell you what, we've had great responses on it. So I hope to do this again with everybody else, and bring more friends in and have some fun, and push the limits a little bit more. We'll keep it more Johnny Carson-ish type, but we'll get a little wild at times. So, but as always, YouTube and Twitch at DadmanWalking55. Also on X or Twitter, follow me at DadmanWalking55. That's where you go for everything. And on that note, I'm just going to say, everybody, you have a great night. Have a good time. And we will see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock with Grumpy. And y'all take care and have a great night. Bye, all.
Adios.
Bye.